Good start. The camera's already unplugged. Lovely start. 2 seconds, guys. Oh, we never go a stream without any interruptions or madness, do we? Welcome everyone to Goals Galore, and welcome to a big live stream this evening. And is the camera back? It is indeed. Apologies for that. As always, never a stream without any technical issues, but of course, early one this evening. Welcome all to the stream for the Champions League quarter-final second leg. Man City versus Real Madrid at the Etihad. Not so empty this evening, and Real Madrid fans have travelled in their numbers. Hopefully, everyone's had a fantastic day. Let me know your score predictions in the chat. We are 3 minutes away from kickoff here in Manchester. Where, of course, the aggregate score is above me, 3-3 in the corner. The lineups are above me. We'll go through them in 1 second. But drop your score predictions in the chat as always. Vote in the poll. Last night's stream was insane. Welcome in, Benny G. Hopefully you're well, mate. And thank you, as always, for joining. But last night's stream, I'm still recovering from it. I just about woke up in time for college. I was meant to film some prediction videos last night. There was nothing left in the tank. So last night completely took it out of me, that stream. What a game between Portsmouth and of course Barnsley, and so happy for Portsmouth that they got the win. Benny's gone 2-1 Man City win. Incredible prediction that, and I think it's going to go the distance this evening. I hope not, because what a man for tea is a curry, and if you know me, I absolutely love a curry. So hopefully this game can be done in the 90. I can go then and have my dinner. But both teams are in the tunnel, and it's really exciting because Man City make 3 changes. Edison, from the first leg, which ended 3-3, of course. Ortega is in goal, and De Bruyne also comes in to the lineup as well. And of course, Stones was in there last time as well. He's been dropped to the bench. And who else was in there last time? Kovacic, he is on the bench also this evening. As for Real Madrid, of course, they've made a few changes this evening as well from the first leg, but nothing too noticeable. I think it's only Chukwuemeka who has been suspended. I'm pretty sure he has now. So only the one change in midfield for him. And the teams are coming out, and the referee picks up the lovely Champions League ball. Of course, Road to Wembley 2024. Welcome in, Callum. How you doing, mate? Welcome to the stream. Had curry for G, Tristan. That is incredible, mate. And hopefully you enjoyed that. And hopefully you all enjoy the stream. And that man, Erling Haaland, walking out for City. And I was doing a bit of pre-game research, and I've realised that Real Madrid, of course, are top of the La Liga this season. But more importantly, they've only lost 2 games, 2 competitive games, this season, and they're both to Atletico Madrid. One in the league, one in the Copa del Rey, round of 16, which is incredible. Can Man City add to that list? We'll have to wait and see this evening. But welcome everyone in. If you go on to enjoy the stream, smash a like and subscribe. Last night was incredible. I still cannot believe it. I'll stop going on about it in a minute, I promise. But the teams have lined out, of course, ready to shake hands in a second. And of course, we've got another big game going on this evening in Germany. Bayern Munich versus Arsenal. So I'll keep you updated with all the goals on Goals Galore. So all you have to do is enjoy this stream. The best place to be, especially on Champions League nights. I've always wondered, you know, in the centre circle when they're shaking the, what's it called, the Champions League, of course, badge. What a job that would be, but your arms must be absolutely killing after that. Just an intrusive thought, that. As the teams shake hands, both teams in their anthem jackets, and Real Madrid, of course, this evening looks like a 4-3-3 with false 9. They're actually showing the lineups now, and of course, Man City gone Edison, Walker, Diaz, Akanji, Gvardiol. Then 2 in front of them is De Bruyne and Rodri. In front of them is Grealish, Foden and Bernardo Silva, and leading the line, of course, number 9, Erling Haaland. A very strong bench with a lot of quality on it, but so do Real Madrid. Of course, they have a lot of quality, and we're about to see it now if they put the graphic up. Or not, okay, fair enough, TNT Sports. You make the rules, but I'll run you through it anyway. It looks like it's a 4 3-3 with a false 9, and I think that false 9 is Rodrigo. I don't watch Real Madrid too much, and I think Valverde's on the right wing, Vinicius Jr. on the left wing, and of course the midfield three of Bellingham, Cruz, and who's the third person in midfield? Gone straight over my head. They're showing it now, thank God for that, they've saved me. But Lunin in goal, of course, Mendy, Rudiger, Nacho, Carvajal, Camavinga, the DM, of course, this evening. That's the one I forgot. They're saying it's a 4-3-1-2, okay, with Vinicius Jr. and Rodrigo up top, and Valverde in midfield. Interesting. Of course, on the bench, they've got some quality. Eden Militao, of course, the defenders on the bench. Vasquez on the bench also. Luka Modric also on the bench for Real Madrid this evening. Welcome in Callum as well, and up the gas, of course. Welcome to the stream. Prediction is Manchester City 2, Real Madrid 3. Interesting. So Benny's back in City, and Callum's back in Real Madrid. And welcome in up the gas. Yo Tristan, how you been, mate? I'm really good, mate. Really good. Still cannot believe last night. It feels like a dream with 141 people joining at the same point. That is nuts. I don't expect we'll get the same tonight, but I wouldn't put it past you, legends. I have to wait and see how the game goes. But we're about to kick off here at the Etihad, no longer the Empty-Head. And my score prediction, if you missed the prediction video, I did say I think it's going to go the distance. It'll be 2-2 after the 19 extra time, and 4-2 Real Madrid on penalties. And we're underway here, the second leg of this Champions League tie. Let's go. And straight away, it was City kicking off. They're kicking from right to left in this first half. And Ryan's gone Man City 3, Real Madrid 1 as a score prediction. And it's City straight away trying to have a quick start and already giving away a goal kick. But nice quick start, and Fernandes there to sniff out any danger. 9 legends in here. Hopefully you all enjoy the stream. If you do, be sure to drop a like and subscribe as always. Last night we gained 33 subscribers. That is wild. Lunin for the goal kick. But actually they do one of those clever goal kicks where they let the defender take it. Is he? I'm not too sure. Yeah, he is. He's letting his centre back take it, and straight down the middle it goes. Poor goal kick, to be fair. Rodrigo, over the top it goes, and couldn't find Haaland. Just for this game, I'm going to call, because of course we've got 2 Rodrigos playing. I'm going Man City Rodri. I'll call him Rodri, and the Real Madrid Rodrigo, I'll just stick with Rodrigo, just to keep it simple that way, and so you guys don't get confused with who I'm talking about. But on that occasion it actually was the Man City one. But from now on, now you know the score. Of course, we've also got Arsenal versus Bayern Munich going on this evening, which is a big game in the Champions League, and the winner of this tie plays the winner of that tie. Of course, yesterday we saw 2 incredible Champions League games, with PSG beating Barcelona, and of course Dortmund turning it around against Atletico Madrid to win there as well. Carlo Ancelotti and Pep Guardiola facing off. Let's have a look at the chat. We have got hopefully next year Swansea will be promoted to the Premier League. Fingers crossed, mate. Up the gas gone 3-1 Man City. Paul, welcome in, mate. Welcome to the stream. Hi Tristan, everyone. My prediction is Man City 2, Real Madrid 2. Man City win on penalties. 2 away goals count, double. I could see you were buzzing last night. No away goals don't count anymore, Paul. I had someone, I think it was the guy sitting next to me in my season ticket seat, he was asking the same thing the other day, which I think these days it makes it more interesting, because otherwise City could already be through without it being official. And yet last night I was buzzing. You're spot on there, Paul, and that'll be a really interesting game if that was to happen. My prediction's very similar, but I'm going Real Madrid on penalties. And it's just City passing the ball around here. Kyle Walker, of course, taking the captain's armband for City this evening. No rules rule is scrapped. Everyone loves Paul. Everyone loves Paul in the chat. Top moderator. And thank you everyone for being here as well this evening. Last minute I had to add an aggregate score, which you can probably see in the corner next to the timer. Of course 3-3. We'll be updating that as the evening goes on, of course, tonight. So it's just City with the ball at the moment, and it's walking football. I am making no exaggeration to that. It really is. Gvardiol plays it back, and Kanji across to Diaz. Clears the whole back four, and Rodri trying to skip through a few challenges, and that doesn't work from City, and Real Madrid as a result win the ball, and they're going to do the exact same pass around their back four. Hughes, Rudiger, a long diagonal, and Walker is equal to it and heads back to Ederson. Well, comparing the teams on paper, you know, City have got their strongest lineup. Of course, they've got Ederson back, and the real difference between the two sides on paper is that, of course, Real Madrid, of course, don't have Courtois, their main keeper, available. However, of course, City do, and another, of course, obvious injury this season for Real Madrid has been David Alaba. He's out for the season, while City have basically a full strength 11. Welcome in. I need to make sure I'm getting this right, because you're an absolute legend. Lucifer? If I've got that wrong, please let me know and I'll fix it. But welcome to the stream, and thank you very much for joining again, and hoping for another exciting evening as last night. Welcome to the stream. Everyone loves Paul in the chat. Everyone loves Paul. City on the ball. Walker trying to go down the line, and Vinicius Jr. is equal to him, and a bit of shoving going on. And in the end, it's a throw-in to Man City. They look to take it quickly. And he's even faked me there. He's looked like Walker was going to take that one quickly, but nope. Faked everyone. I've got the Man City Real Madrid game on my TV, and I've got the Arsenal Bayern Munich game on my phone here. So I'm sort of looking at both, because honestly, I wish these games were split up onto different days, because incredible ties. You know, I look at this game and I think it could easily be the Champions League final. It's just the way the cookies crumbled this year, in the draw, of course. But even last night, you know, Barcelona PSG, Barcelona went into it winning, and of course PSG turn it around. Same with Atletico Madrid away to Dortmund. Atletico Madrid went into it winning, and they end up losing it. However, tonight that cannot happen, because both sides, in both ties, all four sides, of course, ended up drawing in the two games. So there's going to be a winner tonight. It could be a very, very long evening, but I've got curry for tea, as I've already mentioned. So fingers crossed it can be decided in the 90, and I can be closer to having some dinner. Here's Ederson. Out to Akanji. Out to the right-hand side. City on the ball. We are 6 minutes in this one, and no big chances of yet to note. Just both sides trying to settle into the game. And now it's Rodri in a DM position, walking up towards the halfway line. 9 legends in you. Thank you all very much for your support. Yeah, you got in. I was crying in emotion last night when Pompey won. Incredible to hear that, mate. Incredible. What football does to you emotionally. Awesome stuff. And Lunin on the ball here. Haaland leading the press. It's going to be interesting to see if Real Madrid can isolate Haaland, because recently teams have started, especially in the Premier League, started to figure him out this season, and he hasn't been as influential as he was last season. Of course, a very clinical goal scorer, but last season he seemed to get loads of chances. Teams couldn't figure him out, but this season he's not been up to his standards of last season. He's still been incredible, just not been up to his standards of last season. I expected major Pompey fan. I'm going to try something out on the stream, see if it works. Interesting to know what that is up the gas. Do let us know. And it's City on the attack. Rodri wins a throw-in for his side in the corner for Manchester City. And they get the ball rolling straight away. Of course, it's Grealish on the left-hand side, Bernardo Silva on the right, and in the centre, they've gone with De Bruyne a little deeper, and Foden just a little bit higher, is what I'm thinking that they've gone with anyway. Could be completely wrong, we'll find out. Of course, there is a goal from Silva, but Lunin was equal to it there, as he dived down easy. Lovely cross into the box, and trying to pick Haaland out there to try and get between Nacho Fernandez and Antonio Rudiger. And just having a look at the Bayern Arsenal game, it's still 0-0 in that one. 10 minutes played, almost in there as well. So I've got all the Champions League games covered this evening. Really excited to see how this one ends up. But of course, I couldn't pick a game. I've just about gone for this one because there was more goals in the first leg. And of course, goals galore. Just had to do this one. It probably is just about on paper the better tie to do, I'd say. But Bayern Munich Arsenal is still a big game, of course. Here's Jude Bellingham on the ball. What a signing he's been from, of course, Borussia Dortmund in the summer, and he's set the world alight, especially in Spain this season, in the capital. Here's Mendy, back to Fernandes. Mendy again, cuts inside and just moving the ball around and trying to open the gaps up from Man City. Of course, a really tricky side to break down, also in the Premier League this season, but quite a few teams have done it, of course. Only one league defeat for Real Madrid this season in La Liga, while Man City have multiple in the Premier League this year. Here's Real Madrid on this near side, playing it really well, and you can see why they've had so much success this season in the competitions. Just the only team to unlock them in the league and in the Copa del Rey have been their rivals Atletico Madrid, which is quite interesting, to be honest. I can't lie, that is quite fascinating. But they've worked it from right to left really well, and here's Vinicius Jr. Rodrigo flicks it through, nice little 1-2. Vinicius Jr. out to the right hand side. Here's Carvajal. Now Valverde on the right hand side. Carvajal backwards. And long shot from range, and Edson makes the first save of the evening. Camavinga, left footed shot, but nothing that Edison couldn't handle. Straight down to his right hand side. It was a good shot, to be honest. Straight into the. It was heading into the bottom left hand corner, but easy stuff for Edison. Just catching practice, that one for him. And in the Bayern Arsenal game, still 0-0. The pitch is looking really nice at the Allianz Arena there. Really nice. But of course, 0-0 there as well. Back to this one. Here's Gvardiol on the ball inside his own half, and he's going to try and take City forward. Of course, we know both sides like to play with the ball, so it's going to be interesting to see who gets the foothold in it. I can't remember the stats on the first leg, but of course, new game now. It won't matter what happened in the first leg at the Bernabeu now. But we already had, I think we already had 2 goals in the first leg by this time, and a charge and run forward from Rodri. But cuts out, and a counter-attacking opportunity for Real Madrid on the left-hand side. Vinicius Jr. Walker's back to recover, and he sort of just got the ball stuck under his feet there. Vinicius Jr. couldn't quite get away in time, and Kyle Walker is quick to recover there. I think everyone's just having a chat in the chat. I don't think there's any questions right now. If anyone has got a question, be sure to drop it in the chat. Hopefully everyone's enjoying. We are 10 minutes into 11 minutes in now to this Champions League quarter-final second leg game, and it's Real Madrid in the box. Shot! Oh, what a save! Second time it's 1-0 Real Madrid. Rodrigo opens the scoring. Real Madrid strike first in the quarter-final second leg, 4-3 on aggregate. It was a lovely work on the left-hand side, and as a result, they've put the ball into the back of the net. Let's update the scores, and it's 4-3 on aggregate to Real Madrid. Awesome stuff. Well, from back to front, they worked it on the half volleys, onside. Lovely ball down the centre of the pitch. A lovely touch by Rodrigo, I'm pretty sure that is. Out to the right-hand side, here's Valverde. Down the line it goes, he's onside. Walker's playing him on the far side. And ball across the face of goal, pulled back. And I don't know how Rodrigo didn't score in his first attempt. The ball comes straight back out to him, and he slots away. And there's nothing Edison can do. Not even the best keepers in the world can react that fast to that one. Outrageous stuff. And it's Real Madrid who strike first here at the Etihad. Easy goal in the end, but you got to say, there's not much City and Edison could have done with that one. We've got a super chat. Up the Swansea, biggest team in Wales. Thank you very much for your super chat. Up the gas. No need at all to do that. But a huge thank you. for that. Honestly, you didn't have to do that. Now we know the surprise, but thank you very much, mate. But really didn't have to do that, but I really do appreciate it. Thank you very much. And City looking to instantly respond, and they win a corner on the left-hand side instead. Rudiger standing strong for the block. Well, this game needed a goal, and we've got it early doors. Not as early as at the Bernabeu. And Pep Guardiola and Man City have got it all to do here. It's still 0-0 between Bayern Munich and Arsenal in the other leg. But wow, just what this game needed. 13 minutes in. City have been very slow on the ball, and Real Madrid are playing with purpose. They're not passed it around the back. They're actually, looking to go forward with the ball. And I'll read the chat after this corner kick, but a huge thank you up the gas. Massive shout out to you, absolute legend. Thank you so much. But there was really no need. But thank you so much. Welcome in the sweaty. Yes, I think that's. Yeah, I think that is. Welcome in. You're right, mate. I'm really good, mate. Really good. And welcome to the stream. Hopefully you enjoy. Thanks for joining back after last night. Do remember you were in there last night. I've been watching Arsenal on one, Man City on the other. And on your stream, yeah, legend, mate. That is the best way to spend your evenings. Rumours have it. Hi, my friend. Welcome in, mate. Salva, welcome in. And thank you for joining the stream. As well as everyone. Super Chat works, dub. Guess you get sent the money, but I'm not sure. Yeah, so I had to set up an AdSense account, and I think as soon as I get over a certain threshold, then I can redeem the money to get it. If that sort of makes sense. I'm new to it as well. I need to ask someone who's experienced that before. But wow, 15 legends in here, and it's 1-0 Real Madrid, and it's all kicking off here. It's all kicking off. The away fans in that section at the Etihad, of course, it's throughout the 3 tiers, isn't it? It just goes straight up. They're having the time of their life here at the moment. Welcome in, Jamie. All right, mate. I'm new to this channel, and I'm a Sheffield United fan. I sub to you and give you a like. Absolute legends, mate. Welcome to the channel. And Sheffield United, poor season for them this season. Just before I come live, I done my Premier League predictions. You may not like the Sheffield United one, but of course you'll smash it next season as per in the Championship. So thank you very much for joining the channel, join the stream, and welcome to Goals Galore. Hopefully you enjoy the content here. I can tell there'll be a stunning match, Man City versus Arsenal. Oh, that would. We've already had 2 crackers in the Premier League this season, haven't we, between them 2 sides. Grealish keeps it in. Ball into the centre for Haaland. Over the bar from the header. Well, this game is end-to-end at the moment. It's really, really exciting stuff. Well, a long diagonal ball from Akanji stepped up into the midfield role, and Jack Grealish just about kept it in. Bernardo Silva behind him into the box. Haaland was towering over Nacho Fernandez, and he heads over though. Lunin had it covered. I done it for a test, so who better than you, eh? Ah, absolute legend, mate. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I don't care, mate, about later season, but we will be back up soon. Absolutely, mate. And best of luck for the rest of the season. And hopefully you enjoy the content here. Of course, plan on doing a lot of content. So tomorrow night, I'm going to do the Atlanta versus Liverpool game. We can't not, because I've got a feeling that one's going to be special. I got a feeling Liverpool will end up doing the job. And of course, overturn the 3-goal deficit. However, it could cost them in the Premier League. Of course, they've had a rubbish week of football. But, of course, a lot of injuries coming back now for Liverpool. And then Friday night, it's another League One stream with Stevenage against Oxford. And Stevenage today, of course, they've lost their manager, Steve Evans. He's now at Rotherham. But enough for the Championship and League One. How exciting it is. But back to Champions League talk now. And here's Rodri for City into Akanji. He's floating around, midfield DM position. Akanji doing the John Stones role. And here is Akanji, picks the pass into Haaland, back to goal, and loses possession straight away. As soon as he received the ball there, Haaland, swarm of Real Madrid players, swarm of black shirts surrounded him. Very interested to see how Real Madrid deal with him, of course. He's already had one chance, Haaland. He'll get plenty more, I'm sure. But he's just got to be clinical, of course. As we've said, different teams in the Premier League this season are starting to figure how Haaland and City work. And City on the right hand side, De Bruyne, across the face of goal, Lunin intercepts it, and he denies a certain goal. And the attack's not clear, hit the post! Haaland hits the post. From another header this time. City should be level. I mean, Lunin intercepts De Bruyne's cross across the face of goal. Haaland was waiting, but he pushes it out into a dangerous area where Bernardo Silva was. Ball comes back in. Haaland, from the header, everyone just stood still, and he's hit. You know the crossbar and the post meet. He's hit that bit. Haaland. Wow, so close to really an equaliser here at the Etihad. So close, of course. Real Madrid have won this competition 14 times, and of course Man City, the holders of the Champions League, of course they won it for the first time ever in their history last season. In a treble winning season as well. The only thing stopped them from getting the quad last year was Nathan Jones, which I find absolutely hilarious. Are you excited for Pompey versus Southampton, since it might happen? Yes, mate, I am really excited. I want to know how that derby goes, because last time it was played, I don't even remember what year would that been, like 2012. So I definitely wouldn't have watched it. So next season, when it happens, because it will, I'll watch it, and maybe even a watch long, probably a watch long for that one. Cannot wait for the derby days, of course. Nothing beats a good derby day. Fernandes on the ball here for Real Madrid, inside to Bellingham, and he's got 4 City shirts surrounding him, and he still holds on to the ball. Really nice play there. Inside to Toni Kroos, and he drops deep to receive the ball, and it's back to Lunin from Mendy. Lovely play. Lunin straight away out of his feet, gets the ball down the line. Carvajal, lovely bit of working. Akanji meets him to it for the tackle, and ball goes back down the line to Lunin. See, this is what the difference is. Real Madrid, as soon as they get on the ball, especially with the back players, they're looking to go forward, looking always to go forward. Yes, they can slow build up sometimes from the back and pull City towards them to open up the gaps in behind, but City are walking pace, Real Madrid are a front foot. City are happy to, take the extra few passes, but Real Madrid are a lot more direct. Of course, they've got really fast wingers in their side, and City have tried to counter that with, of course, Walker on Vinicius Junior's side this evening rather. And on the opposite wing, of course, it's Valverde against Gvardiol, which is another even matchup. So City trying to counter that, but in terms of the build-up play, City are going to be slow. They're going to look to take, of course, a lot more passes, but Real Madrid are looking to get it forwards every opportunity. And here are City. Gvardiol plays into midfield, and that was a lovely piece of play, and Rodri charges over the halfway line for City, all in sky blue. White shorts on and white socks, and from the right hand side here's De Bruyne cutting in, and they switch it to the left. Here's Grealish, not the greatest touch, but he revives it, and Grealish now onto his right foot. I think we might have had a goal at the Allianz Arena. Oh no, we haven't. They're just showing a highlight. Kane's missed a really good opportunity. Is that Kane? No, it's Gnabry. He's missed a really good opportunity there to put Bayern Munich ahead. Welcome to the stream, Hill Football. Welcome. Hello there. Who do you think will win? In my prediction video, I went Real Madrid on penalties. I think after the 90, this one will end 2-2. And then after extra time, of course, as well, 2-2. And then on penalties, I reckon Real Madrid will win 4-2. That was my prediction. However, after I've seen the lineups, I have to say Man City, on paper, look the stronger of the two sides. It was FA Cup. They lost 4-0. I was going to Watchalong today, but a terrible headache. Not anymore. Probably do one tomorrow. Nice to hear, mate, and get well soon. Hopefully that headache clears up for you, mate. I already booked my season tickets next season. Up the blades. Love that, Jamie. Love it, mate. How expensive are season tickets at Bramall Lane then? Because I renewed my Swans season ticket, and now it's I used to have under 18s, but of course now I'm over 18. I have to get a student one or under 21s. So next season I think I've almost paid like £300 to renew my ticket. So I'm interested to know how much it is at Sheffield United. Be sure to let us know. Do you play FC? I do. I really love it. It's just these days there's just not enough hours in a day, is there? I'd love to do a career mode, but hold on a second, because Vinicius Junior out to the left hand side, and I thought Real Madrid they were gonna pull away fast, but not enough players forward, and in the end Walker intercepts it, and Akanji just charging through the centre. He's going all the way here, Akanji on the right hand side. He's got Mendy with him, and Fernandes wins the ball back, and a bit of tennis going on in midfield. If you're, of course, been with the channel for a while, you know what I mean with that. Not neither side can keep hold of the ball, but finally it's Bellingham for Real Madrid who get their foot over the ball, long ball over the top, and Ederson comes out chasing. He's got Valverde with him, but Ederson's there first to clear away. And ball straight back to Real Madrid. Here's Vinicius Junior through the centre. He's got 3 City players with him. Pulls it back. Valverde, shot blocked. And the ricochet. Well, he's gone for glory there. The Real Madrid player. Well, that was really scrappy from Man City. We don't say that too often, do we? Really scrappy. I think it was Rodrigo who tried to pull it back. Shot blocked, and in the end, from 35 yards out, he went for glory. I think that was Valverde, in fact, on the second attempt. And it's still 0-0, 25 minutes played at the Allianz Arena. And every time I've looked down to have a look at that game, it's always been Bayern Munich on the attack. I'm going to Germany for Euro in July. Oh, mate, enjoy that, because that sounds awesome. That sounds really awesome. 5 weeks. Oh, Jamie, that's awesome, mate. That is awesome. My score prediction was Man City 2-0. Ooh, that's out the window early doors, isn't it, mate? That's out the window early doors. Not much. It was for me 450 for the season. Not bad. Championship football next season, but you probably end up going up again. So yeah, that probably, when you think about it, not awful. Do you get any tickets to Euro, please? I think Jamie, everyone will be asking Jamie for tickets now. An arm and a leg, but work hard and save up. Absolutely, absolutely. Do you believe the King curse? Yes, I actually do. Of course, he's gone from Tottenham to Bayern Munich to try win some trophies, and the poor fella. That's why I don't think England will win the Euros when Kane's there, and it's why I don't think Kane will, or Bayern Munich will win the Champions League this season. Of course, Bundesliga is already out the window. The Kane curse really is real. And here's Grealish on the left-hand side in the penalty area, ball into the box, and De Bruyne has a snapshot at it, left-footed, and straight into the gloves of Lunin in the end there. Finally, a bit of a breather in this one. Only 26 minutes in for the first breather. It's still 0-0 at the Allianz Arena, and the only goal of the evening is here at the Etihad, where Real Madrid capitalised on a great opportunity on the counter-attack down the right-hand side. Lovely move. Rodrigo's first shot was blocked, come right back out to him, and Ederson couldn't react in time. Wasn't a pretty finish, but they all count, of course. Shot from range, and Lunin once again equal to it. De Bruyne, that's his second attempt in just over a minute, and City really knocking on the door here. They're knocking on the door. De Bruyne there from outside the penalty area, having a shot, and Lunin down to his right hand side quickly, and good game management this from Real Madrid. You could say Carvajal's just gone down. He's going to sort of break the game up, because at the moment it's just dominant from Man City. Well, Lunin, what a save that was. What a save that was. The reason why England won't win the Euros is Pickford, especially after the other night. That's true, to be fair. That is true. Although, he is a bit like Harry Maguire, where, of course, as soon as it's England, somehow he's insane. Corner kick here for Man City. On the near side, De Bruyne to take it. One arm in the air. In it goes. Lunin pushes it away. Only as far as Grealish, who's still in the penalty area. Pulls it back for Foden. Haven't seen too much of Foden in this game, but he's starting to appear here. Rodri floats it towards the back post. Header across the face of goal, and Lunin once again holds on to it. Appeals for a penalty for Man City, but never ever from there. Haaland's raised at the back post. Header across the face of goal and bounced into the gloves of Lunin. Never a penalty, that one. I don't know why they were appealing, to be honest. they saw something I didn't. Real Madrid on the ball. Out the back. Fernandes to Mendy. And he's going to break into midfield here. Bellingham. And he slips over there as he tries to play the ball. Unlucky there from Jude Bellingham. City get battered in this game. Yeah, they are. They're starting to, knock on the door a little bit more now. But they're not using the ball as effective as Real Madrid are. And that's the key difference so far in this game. As Arsenal actually have a big chance here. Saka. Well, there's a breaking play in this game. And that was a big opportunity there for Arsenal to go 1-0 up and rise from distance. It was offside anyway. What do you guys think about the offside rule? Because it can be so clear, it can be clear as day that the player's offside. And the line though won't flag till the last minute. What's everyone's thoughts on that? I think that should be scrapped. If it's obvious, don't waste your time and let them play on. Because that's part of the reason why we're getting so much added time. It's not the whole reason, but it obviously adds on to it. Here we go. Vinicius Jr. ball into the centre. Just a bit too much on it for Valverde. Into the penalty area though. Valverde chips it back across the face of goal and comes back out to him. Deflected back out to him. And Carvajal now and goes backwards to Rudiger. Really good this from Real Madrid. Every time they go forward they look like scoring. And that is the key difference. City don't. Here's Toni Kroos. Out to Vinicius Jr. Goes backwards to Mendy. Here's Fernandes. Cross to Rudiger. Every outfield Real Madrid player inside the City half here. Rudiger picks a nice pass out to Rodrigo, who's dropped deep to receive the ball. He's turning now. Rodrigo plays a nice 1-2 with Bellingham. And out to the left hand side for Vinicius Jr. Lovely play this. Bellingham dropping into the left hand side to receive the ball. Lovely play this. 1-0 30 minutes in. We've played 2/3 of the first half here at the Etihad. And it's just Real Madrid trying to get a bit of control for the first time in this game properly. And they're having a bit of possession now. Back to Lunin. And the lovely distribution out to the left hand side. Lovely distribution from Lunin. Really good there. Really been impressed with that in the opening half an hour. A lot of, it's not easy to pick a pass from, 40 yards. But Lunin, no problem for him. Welcome in Greek Mapper. My friend said City will win and dominated Real Madrid, and I said they won't. Now it looks like it. You know ball, mate. You know ball. Welcome to the stream, mate, and hopefully you're on a fantastic evening. And welcome to Goals Galore. If you enjoy what you see, be sure to drop a like and subscribe to the channel. Everyone's welcome here, no matter who you support. Building an incredible community here on Goals Galore. Second shot, but he didn't. Do you think Pompey are going to get a better stadium? Oh, big shout. Big shout. The referee here is on appeals for a penalty. Grealish is fuming. I'll come back to the chat in a second. Grealish, he appeals for handball, but nah, come on. The hands by his side. Grealish is appealing for absolutely everything. Corner kick for Man City on the far side. It's point to take. But I don't know. I quite like Fratton Park. I can't lie. I really like Fratton Park. But be interesting to see if Pompey do get a new stadium in the coming years. Because yeah, they've had that for quite a long time now, haven't they? Well, the only stadium they've ever had, isn't it? De Bruyne whipped it in. Cleared away by Real Madrid only as far as the edge of the penalty area. But Real Madrid have come away with the ball here. Vinicius, Valverde, still inside their own half, but players going down and referees just letting it continue, which of course we love to see. And Bernardo Silva on the right hand side now, overlapping run from De Bruyne. De Bruyne back to Bernardo Silva, edge of the penalty area. Rodri, better this from Man City, one touch football, and in the end they can't move it quick enough. And Real Madrid are equal to it. Rodri back on the right hand side, and they've won the ball back. Here's De Bruyne. Edge of the box, shots over the bar from De Bruyne. Well, this game's going to need a bit of magic if City are to get back into it, because Real Madrid really are defending well. Stopping City, they're having to shoot from the edge of the box here, City, which is credit to Real Madrid's defending. They're defending the penalty area really well, and it proves it that City have to take a few long shots in this game. De Bruyne's really active. around the penalty area. He's loving a bit of space at the edge of the box, and we know he can hit them. Of course, a dead ball specialist, De Bruyne. So that's the only thing Real Madrid are going to be careful about. If they're going to give City space at the edge of the box, they've got to be, aware that these are top class players. Of course, Foden scored from outside the box at the Bernabeu. So did Bernardo Silva. So they definitely have the quality in their ranks, City. And lovely play, Rodri into the penalty area. He goes down, appeals for a penalty, but Rodri gets stirred back up. In the end, I think I was the only one appealing for a penalty there. No one inside the Etihad. Foden battling for it on the right hand side. Akanji's back up there to battle for it and ball into the box. And so wait, City gifted the corner there. Real Madrid starting to panic a little bit. Valverde, who just under no pressure at all, just hit it behind his own goal from midway in his own penalty area. No need to do that, but City won't mind. City will take it. Well, as it stands, it will be Man City going out of the Champions League at the quarter-final stage, but of course still so long to play here. De Bruyne on the far side to take it. I mean, out-swinging corner. 34 minutes in here. Tries to go along the floor and it's flicked over towards the back post where Haaland is. Looks like that one's straight off the corner. The training ground, that one. It was lovely. Straight along the floor from De Bruyne. With a lot of power on it. I really want to read the chat. It's just this game's too entertaining at the moment. Here's Akanji once again. He's popping up absolutely everywhere. Out to the right hand side. Walker inside. Akanji to De Bruyne. And free kick given to Real Madrid. Right, chance to read the chat. Are you from Greek? I've been here before commenting my predictions on the Championship and Premier League predictions. Oh, right. So I do apologise. There's just too many people these days. I do apologise. But did you potentially change your name then? Have you potentially changed your name? Because every time someone comments their predictions in the Premier League and Championship, I put it into the prediction league. Unless you're on about last season, just let me know. But welcome back anyway. Welcome back to the channel and thank you very much for returning. Absolute legend. Thinking about it, you actually do sound quite familiar. Yes. I do remember having a Greek follower. Absolute legend. Thank you for returning as always. Do appreciate it. Here are City with Haaland through the centre. Finds Grealish. Grealish in a bit of space. Left footed shot in the post. Oh, I thought that went in. Jack Grealish, he almost toe poked it. Rudiger got back just in the nick of time. And City are piling on the pressure here. De Bruyne. Here's Rodri. Rodri back to De Bruyne. Floats one in towards the far post and Lunin's going to get that one easily. Instead of going down as well, he's looking always to go forward. But let's have a look at this chance. Haaland does really well to hold off the play and play it through to Grealish, and Rudiger, an incredible block in the end. I thought Lunin saved it, but no. What a block from Antonio Rudiger. Top player, he was at Chelsea of course, and Real Madrid have got a gem on their hands there. Welcoming Glimpse. The reason this stream isn't doing as well as yesterday is because of the amount of people streaming today's game, but it's still doing quite well. Yeah, that is true, mate. Last night I don't think anyone else was streaming Portsmouth vs Barnsley, but of course, yeah, it's still doing quite well. I'm quite happy with it as well. But thanks for joining, Glimpse. Welcome to the stream again. Absolute legend. Like and subscribe. Cheers for doing my job there, Scrinson. And yeah, I reckon everyone should listen to the Scrinson there. Be sure to drop a like and subscribe if you're enjoying the stream, and let me know your thoughts on the game in the live chat as always. Yellow card given here. First of the game, Carvajal, the man receiving it, and it was a lovely bit of footwork from Grealish on the left hand side by the touchline. Gets the better of pace from Carvajal, and to be honest, I don't even think that's a foul. He has dived there, Grealish, and the yellow card's really harsh, really harsh. I was streaming yesterday, so you're wrong. Fair enough, fair enough. Just like the stream, do you think Haaland has been good this season? Because personally, for me, he's been... I mean, he set such incredible standards last season. I still think he's been good, but not as good as last season. Teams are starting to figure him out, and they're really putting a lot of work into defending Haaland, as opposed to defending the team, because they know that City love to go through Haaland, and last year proved it with how many goals he scored. Free kick on the left hand side for City. De Bruyne and Foden over it. It's going to be De Bruyne, right footed, and it goes towards the far post, and initial header won by Real Madrid, and they're scrapping to get it away here. They do, and offside flag goes up anyway against Man City. There was a lovely ball into the box, as you expect from City, and the line knows right there. Fair play. That was offside. Doing PSG versus Barcelona. The second best game on last night then. Here we go with Man City on the ball, and they lose out here in the midfield. Cruz, the man who loses possession. Here is Gvardiol. No Grealish. To the left hand side, here's Bernardo Silva, and now everyone's fuming that he didn't play advantage, but wow, I've never seen that before from the referee. We'll talk about it in just 1 second. We'll talk about it now. So Bernardo Silva was on the left hand side. The referee looked like he blew up for a free kick for City on the edge of the box, and then decides just to play the advantage. Wild stuff from the referee there. I don't think he even knows what he's doing. He looks like a highlighter this evening. Almost half time in this one. This first half has absolutely flown by. Really quick. But a really entertaining first half. I'll give it that. And it's still 0-0 between Bayern Munich and Arsenal. 2-2 on aggregate, of course, in that one. So the only goal of the evening is in this one. Throw in to Man City on the far side. Can they find a way back into it before half time? Of course, always in the game, just 1 goal down, but not level is my point there. 5 minutes till the half time interval here in Manchester. It's Gvardiol out to the right hand side. Here's Akanji. Down line it goes onto the right hand side, where he's found Foden. Foden, De Bruyne and Grealish are rotating quite a lot in their positions, quite a lot. The overlapping runs onto the wing. Akanji's getting forwards quite a lot in that pocket of space in the midfield, doing the so-called John Stones role that he's, of course, got known for, coming into midfield out of defence, and when out of possession he'll go back into a back four, but in possession they'll switch it into a back three, and he'll go into midfield and add an extra player there to help control the game, of course. And here's Rodri, and he does it really well, to be fair. Akanji, he's a big lad who can carry the ball, absolute brick. And here he is here, loses possession. Of course, commentators curse that, isn't it? I give him so much hype, and he loses possession at the edge of the box. Throw into City on the halfway line. Holland leads, aren't rivals. It's mainly well, in the Arsenal Bayern game, 42 minutes on the clock there. Will we see a goal in that one before half time? Fingers crossed. But in this one, the only goal of the evening in the Champions League anyway. And just showing a highlight of that one. The Grealish foul, where the referee looked like he blew the whistle, and then he decided to play on after it, which is a very strange decision from the referee. But Real Madrid receiving treatment here gives us a chance to have another water break, and they're just zooming into the Real Madrid fans in the away end. They're absolutely loving it there. Fair play to them. Fair play to them. Well, Carlo Ancelotti will be the happier of the two managers at half time, that's for sure. Of course, his side have played some lovely football. Of course, got the opening goal in this one, which could be huge. Could be huge. Man City, Pep Guardiola won't be too disappointed. Just wondering how his side hasn't hit the back of the net. But going forward, now they're starting to look a bit more threatening. And they're just showing after the goal went in, the Real Madrid goal, Walker and Akanji started shouting at each other. Not great from there. But Rodrigo back on his feet for Real Madrid. Let's catch up with the chat. Rion, welcome in, mate. Thank you very much for joining back. And welcome back to the stream, mate. Thank you for joining. And hopefully you enjoyed last night's stream. And of course the celebrations. Of course, Pompey promoted. Congratulations. And I bet you're loving it. I bet you're loving it. Hopefully you had a fantastic evening with the celebrations, of course. I watched a video on Instagram Reels earlier with someone walking around one of the pubs in Portsmouth. I think it was O'Neill's or something like that. And the state on it this morning was wild. Anyway, that's this one. Plays back underway. I'm trying to have a drink of water, but this game won't let me. Here's Grealish. Got Bernardo Silva on the left-hand side with him. Bernardo Silva now. Pulls it back to Rodri. Now Akanji. Twisting and turning. Goes back to Rodri. And City just really patiently trying to pull Real Madrid out and play the pass. And that's worked really well. Here's Akanji. Out to the left where Grealish is. Grealish to the byline. Pulls it back. Fast feet. Grealish needs to get a ball in the box. This is all good skill, but he goes backwards, and City just playing it around the box here. Almost every Real Madrid player inside their own penalty area here, defending. Foden, ball into the box, into the back post, and put behind by Nacho Fernandez to concede a corner. Well, I was saying earlier on that Real Madrid have defended in the first half of the penalty area really, really well. There's not much they can do about the height difference. You know, Haaland's a huge guy in there, but Fernandez using his experience there to intercept the play. Corner kick for Man City on the near side. De Bruyne to take. In it goes. Oh, I thought that was going in. And in the end, Lunin has to tip it round his own post. Oh, that was going in. That was going in. Lunin just about denies De Bruyne from the corner. That would have been a wicked goal, worthy of any Champions League game. And De Bruyne is now going to go across to the opposite side now to take that corner. In it goes. Doesn't beat the first man, Paul corner that one. And I think it was Foden in the end that took that one. Not De Bruyne up. And City come again. 2 minutes added on to the end of the first half here in Manchester, where the English side are losing at home. Grealish. He's got Bernardo Silva in support. Uses him. Bernardo Silva a really poor cross into the box, but falling to the edge of the box for a long shot. And fired over the bar by Phil Foden there. The Sweaty, yes, says I'll be back in a sec. No worries, mate. No worries at all. Do Wrexham are the favourite to get promoted to the Championship next season in Sky Bet? Nah, I wouldn't say they're the favourite. You probably look at the teams coming down from the Championship next season, because there's definitely going to be a really good side coming down, along with Rotherham and whoever else comes down. You know, probably looking at 2 quality sides, Championship sides coming down next year, along with Rotherham, who loves League One. And then, you know, whoever doesn't go up from the playoffs are going to be up there as well. So I don't think Wrexham are the favourites. They'll look to, of course, get playoffs next season, I think. I don't think they'll get auto-promotion again. We'll have to wait and see, though. Of course, easy to judge now because squads are as they are. So we'll have to wait and see what happens in the summer transfer window. But we've played one of the 2 added minutes, and at half-time in Munich, it's Bayern Munich 0, Arsenal 0. And on aggregate, of course, just to remind you, it's 2-2 there. So all level in Munich, and that one as it stands is going to go the distance. But interesting first half there at the Allianz Arena. Here at the Etihad, 1 minute 30 seconds into the added 2. And it's 1-0 Real Madrid, and they've got a free kick here, but Man City have got an incredibly high line for this free kick. Toni Kroos to deliver from the left-hand side. You'd say a good opportunity to get a ball in the box here, and that's a really poor free kick from Toni Kroos. You never say that to you. But he's, you know, not beating the first man, and that's really, it's probably harder to do that than get the ball into the good area there. But Man City on the counter-attack can't do anything. And is that half-time? It is half-time here at the Etihad. Pep Guardiola and Ancelotti straight down the tunnels. They will have a lot to say to their sides in half-time. Probably Pep Guardiola a lot more. I reckon all he'll say to his side is, do you want to replicate what we had last season? You know, that's an easy motivation in Champions League games. So easy to motivate your side, but especially in these type of games. But Rodrigo, the difference between the 2 sides at the break, 1-0 Real Madrid at the interval, and 4-3 on aggregate, of course. Incredible. That's what yes, he's back. Love to see it. And let's have a look then at what's happening with all the stats. Let me just get the half-time Screen ready, and just to let you know, on the poll we've had 19 votes and it's 53% of people think Man City will end up winning this one. Well, 11% of people have gone for the draw and 37% of people have said Real Madrid will win this evening. Very interesting. I'll keep up to date with that in the second half. Getting too excited about the game. Right, let's have a look then. What's happening at half time? We'll take a deep dive into the half time stats. Be here. Let me just put the Arsenal game down there for a second. Rodrigo, the only goal in this one so far. Halfway through, it comes just 12 minutes in. Not as early as, of course, the goals in the first leg. We only had to wait 2 or 3 minutes for Bernardo Silva's opener there. But Rodrigo opening and scoring here. And we'll have a look at the benches, who can impact the game, because, of course, quality players on both benches this evening. But looking at possession and the stats, overall, Man City 63% possession at half time. Real Madrid 37%. But I'd have to say Real Madrid have used the ball better. Especially in the first half an hour. In the last 15 minutes, I'd say Man City are starting to do more with it and look the better side in the last 15 minutes. However, majority of the first half, Real Madrid have looked the better of the two sides. City have had 11 shots, only 3 on target though, and the biggest chance for them has to be the Haaland one, the header from 6 yards out and onto the post. Well, of course, they've had 9 corners. Real Madrid yet to have a corner. Real Madrid 5 shots, 3 on target, the more clinical of the two sides in the first half, and ultimately they have got the goal at the break. 8 fouls in this one so far, but it has been rather equal, and Real Madrid are, of course, we don't have to say it, a threat every time they come forward with the quality they have. Right, let's have a look at the benches then. I know I had it on the other screen, but just an excuse to use this screen, really. So for Man City, all 3 of the players behind Haaland have been rotating like mad. I think it's Bernardo Silva in that cam role. Rodri really is a lot deeper than Grealish and Foden, staying wide, but Grealish really is staying out on the left hand side, while Foden isn't shy to come and support him on the left, isn't shy to go on the right, isn't shy to come inside. And then we've got De Bruyne, who's loving to go onto the right hand side, loving to come central. Not much coming on the left as well, but Akanji's also stepping up from midfield. So overall, in possession, Man City looks like a let me just do the maths, 3-2-4-1 formation. Does that work out? 3-2, that's 5-4-1. Yeah, that works out. Yeah, 3-2-4-1 in possession, and out of possession looks like a 4-3-3 for the Citizens, as you can see here, or a 4-1-4-1 as they've displayed it as here. But Akanji is loving getting into this area. Rodri drops across here. Akanji loves to get into this area, and then Bernardo Silva is everywhere. De Bruyne loves it down here. Foden getting everywhere. Hopefully you can see the mouse here, otherwise I've just been waffling. Hopefully you can see the mouse moving. As for Real Madrid then, they're defending the penalty area really well, to the best of their ability, I'd say. Making Man City shoot from outside the penalty area just shows that Man City, quality side, is struggling to find space in the penalty area. And when you have 11 Real Madrid players inside the penalty area, like they had just before half time there, it's never easy to find space, let alone your own players getting in there as well. But no, really impressed so far, especially with Lumen in goal. He's been terrific, pulled off a few great saves. The back four have all been solid, Rudiger especially, and Nacho Fernandes at the centre of it. Camavinga and Bellingham really have stood out to me in the midfield, and going forward, Rodrigo and Vinicius Jr. have also been quality. On their bench, if they did want to switch it up, of course, Carvajal, the only player in the game so far to receive a yellow card. They have got Eder Militao on the bench. I doubt they use him though. Defensively, they look really solid at the moment. Modric on the bench, of course, we know his quality. A very experienced player and can definitely influence a game. Of course, I'm not so sure how to say this. Joselu, of course, really clinical player, striker. Vasquez, Ceballos, Garcia, Diaz, Gula, and then of course Arrizabalaga and Gonzalez. But to change a game, I don't think either side will make a change at half time. But around the 60th minute. If City are still losing, I'd imagine them to bring on a change or two. But Real Madrid, I don't see them making a change until City score. And I think that is the inevitable, that City will score during the game. A quick mention to the referee. Of course, never easy refereeing these games, but Daniel Ostato, he's only really had the one talking point in the first half, which was, it looked like he blew up for a free kick, and then everyone stood still, and then he was like, okay, play on, and give the advantage. That was the only, bit of controversy, and of course Carvajal getting booked for something that wasn't a foul. Grealish really did play the ref well there, but apart from that, he's had a good first half, the referee. Right, let's have a look then at the player ratings so far. So this is everyone else giving their player ratings. I've not given mine so far. On the if we come back to this at full time, I'll do the player ratings. At the moment, people have got Edison down for 5.1, Walker down for 5. They say up here, rate players out of 10 throughout in the game. The rating will close 30 minutes after the final whistle. Okay, we have time. 1, give it up. 10, pure perfection. So 5, average. So people think that Edson and Walker being average. Akanji 4.8. I think he should be at least a 7. Akanji. He has done really well in the first half. Yes, he's given the ball away, which is why he wouldn't be, of course, any higher. But he hasn't had a bad game. Ruben Diaz 5. That's probably fair. Guardiola hasn't had the greatest game so far. Probably fair. Going into the attacking players, you probably see a higher ratings here. Rodri, we've just done him, sorry. Foden, 5.77. Yeah, he's trying his best. He's had a shot from outside the box, if I remember correctly, and he's looking to get balls into the box. De Bruyne as well, he's probably looks like his best player in the first half. Bernardo Silva looks threatening as well. Grealish on the left-hand side. I just wish he'd be a bit sharper on the ball, a bit quicker, Grealish, because so far he hasn't... He's sort of slowed the game down wherever he's had the ball. He's taking his time and letting Real Madrid organise himself, get ready for what is about to come from that. And of course, fast thinking in football. These two sides are the best of the best in their respective leagues as well, as in club football. So you've got to be quick and keep the opposition continuously guessing. Haaland a 5 rating as well. I do think that's a bit harsh. He's struggled to get into the game. He, of course, had that header against the post, header over the bar, and he played Grealish in, of course, to a lovely chance as well. So I think that's a bit harsh on Haaland, but he has struggled to really make a proper impact on the game so far. But all it takes is one shot from him. As for the Real Madrid player ratings, I'd have to say Lumen 6.97. He should be at 8. I know it's only half time, but on the first half alone, he should be at 8. Carvajal 7.25, Rudiger 7, Nacho Fernandez 7, Mendy 7. A lot of 7s here. A lot of 7s. Who's everyone saying is, of course, Rodrigo's going to be up there, but apart from his goal, he hasn't had too much of an influence. Bellingham's been really good, I'd have to say. Cruz have been a little bit disappointed with in the first half, but Nacho Fernandez, Rudiger for me, and Lumen have been the 3 best players on the pitch in the first half. Let's have a look then how it's going at Bayern Munich Arsenal. Before we do, I'm just going to check on the live chat, make sure I haven't missed any or many comments. Thought of Rotherham United sacked their manager and got Steve Evan. Yeah, really good appointment for them for League 1 next season. I think he will do really good. Of course, return to his club. He loves them, in my opinion. Why did sack the manager with 3 games to go? Really relegated. Nah. Got to move quick in football, and Steve Evans showing that loyalty is still a thing. Let's have a look at the stats here for Bayern Munich versus Arsenal then. So possession is almost 50-50 here. 4 shots, 1 on target for Bayern Munich, 6 shots for Arsenal, 3 on target, 3 corners to the hosts, none for Arsenal, and 9 fouls in the first half. So it seems like it's very even. Arsenal being a lot bit more clinical in front of goal, 50% shot on target ratio here. Well, of course, Bayern Munich only 25%. But no goals to separate the sides. This one really could go the distance. People are saying Kane's down a stinker by the looks of it. 4.75 rating. Guerrero 6 rating. Musiala 6.5. Sane 6. Lamina 6. Goretzka 6. how do you say that? Mazraoui. Mazraoui? 5.91. Who's having their best game? Of course, Eric Dyer. I forgot he signed for Bayern Munich. Delit Kimmich. Who's having their best game then? 6.13, 6.3. Any higher than 6.3, 6.4, 6.5. So people are saying that Musiala is having the best game for the hosts, while Arsenal, who's having their best game so far, 5.3, 5.6, 5.7. Saliba so far, 5.8. Odegaard, always going to be up there, big influence. Rice, 5.9. So people are saying that Rice is having the best game for Arsenal so far. Who have they gone with then? They've gone Raya in goal, White, Saliba, Gabriel, Tomiyasu left back, Odegaard, Jorginho, Rice, Saka, Havertz in the false nine, and Martinelli. Yeah, it didn't work against Aston Villa for Arsenal with Havertz, Trossard, and Gabriel Jesus. It's like Arteta was trying to shoehorn them into the side, and it just wasn't clicking. I'm surprised he didn't change it sooner, really. He definitely should have. But what about the benches for both sides? Who have they got? May as well kill a bit of time at half time. Neuer, no, that's not the bench. Upamecano, Moving, Muller. Yeah, some quality players on there for Bayern Munich if they wanted to switch it up. For Arsenal, they've got Partey on the bench, Jesus, Smith Rowe, Nketiah, Kiwior, Trossard, Nelson, and then okay, I'm surprised as well. Zinchenko got dropped because against Aston Villa he kept coming inside a lot. He's always looking for that instead of attacking direct. He likes to attack while coming inside and look for the pockets of space in the midfield. Sort of why Rice was brought in, and of course playing Jorginho as well tonight stops Zinchenko from doing that. So I think that's a wise decision from Arteta there. Okay, let's have a look at what happened last night. If you missed it. In the Champions League, of course, it was a thrilling game at not Nou Camp, as I was reminded, because, of course, that one's undergoing renovation, which is very interesting. Looking to upgrade the capacity to 105,000, I was reading. They played at the Estadi Olympic Luis Companys. awful Spanish there. Anyway, we'll give it a good shot. Rafinha opened the scoring before a red card, and then after that he was all PSG really. Look at that. Dembele 40 minutes in, 54 minutes on the clock. They so that would have been 4-2. Then Dembele's 4-3, Vitinha 54, 4-4, and Mbappe's brace made it the difference. Wow. And then at Dortmund, Atletico Madrid, of course, this was incredible because, of course, it was 2-1 going into it for Atletico Madrid. Are we ready for the second half already? Have I waffled that much? No, they're showing the Arsenal game. Okay, I thought I'd been waffling for ages then. I probably have. But of course, it was 2-1 going into it for Atletico Madrid on aggregate. No, they are ready. You can see what happened. They pulled it back 3-2 on aggregate. 4-3 and then 5-3. No, I can't do maths. Anyway, I'm trying to rush for the second half. Trying to rush here for the second half. Bayern almost scored, interesting there, but second half about to be underway in Hill. Please no self promo. It's the hard life of YouTube, but of course when you get into YouTube, you know no one ever allows you to do self promo, and I'm going to be the same strict person. So second half has started here, but yeah, please no self promo in the chat. You got to work, you got to grind, and if I want people to check out your video, I'll let them know. I'm not trying to be mean by that. It's just, you know, no one ever allows anyone to self-promo, so I'm going to be the same. Yeah. So I'll let that one slip, but no more, please. Anyway, back to the game. Here's Diaz, of course, big second half. I don't think there was any changes that I missed during the half-time interval. Bayern squad. Yeah, I heard you the first time, lad. I heard you. All the way from Swansea. And yeah, please don't spoil the games either, because of course the other day you took the fun away from the Palace Liverpool game. I was gutted. Here's Ederson on the ball for City, inside to Akanji, and here's Rodri. Silva works it out to Grealish. Nice play on the left hand side this for Man City. Here's Grealish. Plays inside. Edge of the box, it drops for Rodri. Grealish, left hand side of the penalty area. Can City respond? Quick into the second half. Ball goes over Haaland's head. And out for a corner on the near side for City. Straight away in the second half. They're not messing about. They want the goals in the second half. They want them. And Foden to take an in-swing corner from the near side. Left-footed, 47 on his back. What a player. What a player Foden is. Everyone piling into that box. And it goes. And away by Lumen. Edge of the box. Shot on the volley. If that went in, we could have just witnessed the goal of the Champions League there. If that went in. But Lumen was straight at him. And all he had to do was parry it away. And to the left-hand side, here's Rodri. Playing it out to the opposite side now and intercepted. And here go Real Madrid in the counter-attack. Here's Rodrigo. To Vinicius Jr. now. He's got Walker to beat. And Vinicius Jr., sorry, ends up going backwards. Nice bit of play. Here's Toni Kroos inside to Camavinga. Mendy goes backwards to Fernandes and all the way back to the keeper. Lumen. Goes long, straight down the centre. Bellingham. Appeals for... What was he trying to appeal for there? Ruben Diaz. Offside? Don't imagine so. Or was he just shouting at his players? Can't tell there. Lapsing concentration there from Mendy. There's concedes the throw in. Just lets the ball roll past him down the line. Taken quickly by City, the throw in. Haaland holds it up for Foden. Foden goes backwards and here's Rodri across to the teammate and lovely play this from Man City to Grealish on the far side. Grealish inside the penalty area. Grealish to Foden across the face of goal and away by Real Madrid. Mendy wins the ball back and Vinicius Jr. able to help get it away. Camavinga asking questions of his teammates there as well, and City with another throw in and Haaland fails to control that one. We don't often say that about him, do we? We don't often say that about him. It was Grealish, the man who volleyed there, and such a sweet strike on the ball. Lumen equal to it, and actually, even if that did go in, it wouldn't have been goal of the campaign because of course that Foden goal last time out in the first leg. That was an absolute belter of a goal. Here's Real Madrid trying to go forward and Toni Kroos out to the left hand side. Here are Real Madrid with Rodrigo from distance, over the bar it goes, and good that they got a shot away there, Real Madrid. Because it'd be so easy there just to waste the opportunity, but it wasn't on target, but at least they got the shot away, which is the important thing from Real Madrid there. Got into a lovely opportunity, lovely position, got a shot away, and they'll go again when they next get the ball. This is what I mean, they play with a lot more purpose than I'd say Man City do. And the referee stopped the play here, what for? Not happy with... he's given a free kick to them, and drop ball. Okay, never mind. You do you, ref. You know, I was praising at half time. You know, it's not easy to ref a game, but some refs, especially in the EFL, they do make it hard work. 50 minutes in, 40 minutes till we find out who's going to make it to the semi-finals in the second tie. Of course, we know one semi-final, but semi-final 2 is undecided yet, as Lumen catches Bernardo Silva's cross. He's really impressed me this evening, Lumen. Really impressed me. Top goalkeeper. But what should I expect really from from Real Madrid? Such a big club. Of course they're going to have quality. But it's just amazing that You know, Courtois. It just shows how good Courtois is when he gets picked over him, over Lumen. Of course, Courtois out injured at the moment. Ball through down the line to Haaland. Oh, and goal potentially. Oh, how's he got away with that? Well, the Real Madrid defender Nacho Fernandez dribbled it past Lumen as he went to clear the ball. Haaland was with him. He dribbled it all the way back to his goal line, Fernandez, and so close to an equalizer, and so close to Nacho Fernandez putting it into his own net. But just in the nick of time, the Real Madrid skipper clears it away and concedes the corner. Wow, I thought he was going to dribble it all the way into his own goal there. Some EAFC stuff. Corner on the far side for Man City, and referee's just trying to break something up in the penalty area. 51 minutes played here in Manchester at the Etihad. It's 1-0 to Real Madrid, but City are coming closer by the minute to that equalising goal. Fernandez, fair play to him. I thought he lost control there, but just about does enough. Corner to Man City on the far side. Kevin De Bruyne to take it. Goes short. Grealish back to De Bruyne. Into the box it goes. Lumen can't get to it. Shot in. Oh, Lumen. Not enough on it from Phil Foden. Not enough on it, and Lumen once again. He's been so good, Lumen. So good. And a bit more power on that one from Foden though, and it's 1-1. And they're just showing this Fernandez chance again. Oh, it wasn't as close as I originally thought, to be honest. I thought it was right on the line, he cleared it, but no. Haaland went sliding in. Fernandez cleared it in the nick of time anyway, but it wasn't as close as I originally thought. Still 0-0 in Munich as well, between Arsenal and Bayern Munich. 2-2 on aggregate, still that one. And in this one it's 4-3 on aggregate to Real Madrid as they're winning 1-0 away here in Manchester this evening, as they hope to buck their place in the semi-finals, where they'll play the winner of the other game tonight, Bayern Munich versus Arsenal. Of course, the other semi-final is confirmed to be Dortmund versus PSG as well. Do let me know your early thoughts on that one in the chat. Goal kick Man City. And Kyle Walker so far has done a lot of running after Vinicius Jr. He's done well, to be fair, Kyle Walker, this evening. You know, Vinicius Jr. hasn't run rings around him. Walker really has done well to step to pace with him. Man City walking football once again. Guardiola coming inside here to play the ball to Foden, and outside to Grealish. Rodri now. Cross to Kanji. Could have a shot from there, but going to go and work it to Rodri. Twisting and turning. Rodri now. Out to the left to find Grealish. Grealish looking to get a ball in the box. Goes on his left foot this time. Wins a corner. Lovely play there from Jack Grealish. I was saying in the first half he took a bit too long to get the balls into the box. I was about to say it there, but he was moving his feet at the same time, and he was doing well, Grealish. Doing well. And corner on the far side for City. De Bruyne to take it. It's got to be about the 8th corner of the game. De Bruyne in towards that front post. Oh! Away by Rudiger. And in the end, Man City failed to capitalise on another opportunity. Rudiger goes down. And sorry, Mendy goes down. It must be Mendy with the block then as well. Mendy saying he's had an elbow to the face there. Oh, Camavinga, in fact, it was with the header, and then it was Mendy to clear a further way, and he does actually get an elbow to the face from Ruben Diaz as he was climbing above him. Wow. Free kick to Real Madrid, also still 0-0 in the other leg. I'm just waiting for a goal in one of them. We've gone so long without one, especially in this game. For the standards of the first leg set, we're expecting to get one every 5 minutes. Welcome, Callum. How you doing, mate? How are you doing? And Real Madrid take the goal, or take their free kick, sorry, and the ball's back underway and moving here at the Etihad. Where I think it's been a really equal game between two of the best teams in world football. Of course, Real Madrid only lost one game in La Liga this season. Only lost 2 games all season in all competitions. That one being both against Atletico Madrid. One in the Copa del Rey, one in the league, also to Atletico Madrid. Well, Man City have lost quite a few this season. Of course, knocked out the Carabao Cup early on. Lost a few in the Premier League. And trying to, of course, beat Real Madrid here, become only the second team all season to beat them in a competitive game. Here's Foden on this near side. Foden goes backwards across to Rodri. Man City got to speed the play up a little bit. I know they like the slow build up, but clearly it's not working. Grealish tries to play a pass and it's not working for City. I think in about 5 minutes time we'll see Pep roll the dice for City. The game's sort of going flat now. Ball pinged out to the right hand side for Bernardo Silva now. Bernardo Silva, left foot goes backwards. Here's Rodri charging forward. Rodri goes back to Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva, left foot, backwards again. You need to get it forwards. You know, there's quite a lot of City players in around the penalty area. Pull it back for someone. And ball back out to Bernardo Silva. Right, there's plenty of players in the box this time. Nope, backwards again. It's becoming predictable from Bernardo Silva. Walker this time gets one into the box. Here's Akanji. He caught it and he was leaning back and it had gone over the bar there from Akanji. Well, Walker put the ball into the box. He was poorly cleared away by Fernandes. Straight to Akanji and he snatched at it, didn't he? And straight over the bar from the City 25. Well, Pep Guardiola, of course, growing in frustration here. But Fernandes falls over there and he's got to say he's had a great first half, but second half he's starting to peel off a little bit compared to his standards in the first half. But Real Madrid recover with the ball. Rudiger, who's been an absolute brick wall as well. They lose the ball and Grealish is laughing at the referee. It's all happening. And now Carvajal's gone down. Another time for another drinks break here. And looking at the Arsenal game, see what's happening there. As there's a quick break in play here at the Etihad. It looks incredible at the Allianz Arena. The flags behind the goal especially. Behind the goal, Arsenal are now attacking in the second half. If there's a goal there, then all those flags will straight away come down. Luxem Stadium, definitely on the bucket list to go to, and of course going to be involved in the Euros this year, so we're going to see plenty of it. And in the night as well, it looks so nice with the lights they put around it. You know, it's usually red, isn't it, on match days for Bayern Munich. Grealish in the buck there, a foul on Carvajal. Them two have been at it all night, Carvajal and Grealish, and now finally Grealish gets a yellow card. The second player in the game to be bucked, the first City player to be bucked. Funnily enough, him and Carvajal, the only two in the game to receive a yellow card. Grealish and Carvajal. The fans in the away end, the Real Madrid fans that have made the trip across to Manchester, are enjoying their stay so far in Manchester. Toni Kroos to deliver this free kick. Good opportunity to get a ball in the box. In it goes. Much better than his last free kick. It's not cleared away. And now it is. Only as far as Rudiger at the halfway line. Kroos. Here's Valverde. Well, it feels like ages since Real Madrid come on the counter-attack on the attack last. And here's Bellingham. Loses out the possession to Rodri and Hugo. City, De Bruyne from the left-hand side. Rodri once again loses possession. We don't say that much about him. Rodri, he never gives the ball away, but on that occasion he did. Here's Walker inside to Rodri once again. Foden, shot blocked, and he's not having a great night this evening, is he, Foden? A few chances he's I wouldn't say blown because they've not been full chances, but half chances that he definitely could have done better with. He's getting frustrated with himself at the Etihad this evening. And another Real Madrid player brought down as they look to sprint away, this time on the right hand side, and the yellow card goes out this time to Gvardiol. Was about to get caught up. Harry says, "God, I love the Euros. Wish we could see our team in there." Prefer not to speak about that, Harry. To be fair, though, we have a stress-free summer, Harry. We have a stress-free summer. If we think about it that way. It's just not an exciting summer. I think it's fair to say. But welcome in, Harry. How you doing, mate? Welcome to the stream. Let me know your final score prediction for this game. Really interested to know your thoughts on it. As well as everyone else watching, 12 legends in here. Thank you for choosing this stream to enjoy this evening, and hopefully you are enjoying. And if you are, smash a like and subscribe as always, and vote in the poll in the chat who's going to win this game, as well as letting us know your score prediction in the live chat. Here's Lumen, who's been Real Madrid's best player in this game so far. Really top performance from him this evening. Not put a foot wrong, and you can't afford to in Champions League games like this. It says Bayern scored, and I'm about to watch it. I'll keep my phone on. Oh, what a header! What a header! Bayern do lead. It's Kimmich. Kimmich has scored. Wow. Kimmich and Bayern Munich lead. In Germany, it's 3-2 an aggregate now to Bayern Munich. Wow, wow, wow. What a lovely goal from the left-hand side, worked in, and there's nothing Raya could do. In the Arsenal goal, I've been talking about City too much, obviously. Nothing he could do there to deny the opening goal in that game. Finally, there's a goal in that one. Of course, only one in this game so far. But City, of course, every minute that goes on, they're threatening to get another. Hi, mate. Welcome in, John. How you doing, mate? Just got in from work. Oh, how's your day, mate? How's your day? And thank you for straight in on the stream. Absolute legend. Absolute legend. City on the ball with Edison. And still 1-0 Real Madrid. And they're just showing this highlight of the goal for Bayern Munich again. Kimmich, what a header that is. He's running onto it as well, so he gets all the power from that. A lovely finish as well. Guides it into the corner. What's happened to the referee here? The referee looks like he's been hit in the face there by one of the players. We'll be able to find out what's happened now on the replay. Switching between two games, you can't not these days, can you? When there's these exciting games going on. Well, I feel like all four of the quarterfinals definitely had a shout of being a final this year. It's just the way the cookies crumbled. Yeah, my love, no summer break. 3-2 Bayern in that one. And as it stands, they will be playing, as it stands of course, Real Madrid in the semi-final over 2 legs. Of course, it can all change. Of course, last night it all changed in the Champions League so quickly in those 2 ties. So we expect the same to happen here. But we're into the final. 27 minutes in both ties. Both of them kicked off at 8 o'clock. And both should end at the 90. About by 9:45 probably. Without added time, that is. Probably we'll be done by 10 o'clock, the 90. And then we'll see if we've got added time, of course. On top of that, and then potentially penalties. I'm hoping not, because Curry, if you know me, you know I absolutely love Curry. It's waiting for me downstairs, so come on guys, hurry up. And I still can't believe last night's stream. If you were there, thank you so much. We had 141 in there at one point, the most ever, of course. Unreal. I still feel like that was a dream. Honestly, it was incredible. Words cannot describe how much I appreciate the support on that one, guys. Honestly, thank you so much. Really does feel rewarding. And thank you everyone that donated last night as well. And thank you Up the Gas who donated in this one as well. Honestly, no one has to donate, of course. But I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much. Edge of the box for City. And now here's Foden. To Silva. Walker. Goes backwards to Ruben Diaz. Now finds Gvardiol, who scored 2 in his last 2 games for Man City. Can he make it 3-3 this evening? poor there from De Bruyne. First time we've said that all evening. First time we've said that all evening. Haaland got output the ref the other week. Got caught out by the ref the other week. Just having a look at what's happening in the other game, and Gabriel Jesus has come on for Jorginho. Mikel Arteta trying to make sure it's not back-to-back defeats for his Arsenal side. Of course, really disappointing against Aston Villa last time. Really disappointing. But of course, they got a game on their hands there in Munich. They have got a game on their hands, just like we've got a game on our hands here in Manchester, where City really are trying their best here. They really are. But sometimes your best isn't good enough, especially against the best. I'll stop saying the word best. Not long to go at the Etihad, all in Munich. And both scores 1-0 in both games. Lumen for the goal kick here for Real Madrid. Well, the next goal is crucial in this game, of course. We say it in every game. But if Real Madrid go 2-0 up, I don't see City getting back into it. Of course, they haven't scored at the Etihad since that Arsenal game. No, sorry. That was the last time they didn't score in a game. Of course, they just beat Luton 5-1 at the weekend. Of course, they scored. But, yeah, we're so used to seeing City score, especially at home. So, Real Madrid to come here and potentially keep a clean sheet, as they're doing so far, would be a huge statement. Last team to do that was Arsenal, and they were really good that night as well. Bernardo Silva, back to Walker, ball in towards the far post and cleared away by Carvajal. I'm surprised that Guardiola hasn't rolled the dice this evening and made a sub as of yet. Of course, almost 70 minutes played now, no substitutions in this game. Who will make the first change? Very interesting. Rudiger just says, get rid of the ball. And straight out of play there. What a player Rudiger is, by the way. Of course, he was really good at Chelsea. Everyone knew his qualities then. And every time the ball goes out of play, what I do like from City now is that a lot more urgency about them. They want to get the ball back in play. And Real Madrid, almost every player behind the ball. Well, every player inside the D of their own penalty area here. As City just wave after wave of attacks. And they're not giving up yet. Harry Kane might actually win a trophy. Don't get your hopes up, mate. Don't get your hopes up. I don't think so. And I'm not trying to be harsh there. I genuinely don't think. I don't see it happening. The King curse is real. The King curse is real, of course. Well, 68 minutes on the clock. City on the ball. And they are starting to panic here, you can tell. Here's De Bruyne up, edge of the penalty on the left side. Working it really well. De Bruyne into the corner. He's got Bellingham with him. What a season this has been for Bellingham, by the way, at Real Madrid. Of course, first season there. And on course to win La Liga. And on course, as it stands, to win the Champions League. Or at least get to the semi-finals as things stand. Let's not get too ahead of ourselves. And in the Bayern-Arsenal game, still 1-0 Bayern. Thomas Tuchel, of course, expert, you could say, these days in the Champions League. De Bruyne, though, whips in the corner. Oh, the front post, it wasn't a great corner there. He's got out for a goal kick, in fact, for Real Madrid. Actually, offside. Wow. You rarely see offsides after a corner, don't you? Not directly from the corner, it wasn't. Oh, he's saying it went out. That's what it is. Is he? Yeah, he's saying the ball went out of play. Right, okay, got you. John says he might with England. The potential's always there, but, I thought England genuinely were going to win the... Oh, hold on. Doku's on his way on for City. He was so good against Luton Town just a few days ago now, on the weekend. He was so good. Won a penalty and scored a lovely goal, and maybe even got an assist that game as well. Doku. Really, really good player. I really rate him. But what were we talking about? Euros. Yeah, that final when you went 1-0 up against Italy, I thought that was your day. I really did, to win the Euros. But Kane curse in full effect. It didn't happen. And here go Real Madrid on the left-hand side. Doku's not on the pitch, by the way, yet. Not yet, but Pep Guardiola rolling the dice, and he's getting his wide man on. And probably you'd think he'd take Grealish off, put Doku onto the left-hand side, knowing that Carvajal's on a yellow card. With 20 minutes to go as well. Ball into the box for Real Madrid, and Ederson out of his goal like a cat. Vinny Jr. was arriving in the centre after Valverde's ball into the box. They break away so quick, Real Madrid, when they do. And the pace in the front three is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous, the pace in the front three from Real Madrid. But it's 71 minutes played in both of the ties. Actually, the Bayern-Arsenal game is a minute ahead of us. But still really close on both of them. And as it stands, 1-0 in both games. Bayern leading Arsenal, and it's Man City losing to Real Madrid at Etihad. Let's see. Oh, changes being made now. Who's coming off? Surely Grealish. Doku's on, number 11. And it is Grealish. See, I'm basically Pep Guardiola, aren't I? I'm basically Pep Guardiola, because I said I would have taken Grealish off. I'm joking. Man City, for the votes in the chat, 45% of people have gone Man City to win. 9% have said there's going to be a draw. Well, actually, it can't be a draw, can it? It cannot be a draw. What am I on about? I mean in the 90. Of course I did. Definitely didn't mean that this game doesn't have to be decided tonight. And 45% of people have gone for Real Madrid to win as well. I'm so used to including draws now. Let me off it. But yeah, equal between Man City and Real Madrid of everyone's thoughts of who's going to win it. Very intriguing. Doku. He's on and he's straight on the ball. He's dancing with the ball and he loses out there just about. This is awesome. This is football. This is what football's made for. Game on the TV, game on your phone, streaming a game as well. You gotta love it. Hopefully everyone's enjoying their evening. If you haven't already, please do drop a like and subscribe to the channel. We are 2 away from 1,755, and the aim is to get to 2,000 subscribers by Christmas Day. That is the aim. Of course, 247 away. I believe in you guys. I think we can do that. Hope so anyway. I believe in you guys. Here's Doku on the far side. Ball into the box, and that's a really poor ball, and everyone just sort of stood still there. Gotta go bold. First to be Pep. I am Pep. I am Pep in disguise. No one could afford me. You know, I wouldn't even conceded to Real Madrid if I was managing Man City tonight. We'd be 5-0 up within 5 minutes, of course. Here's Doku on the far side for City. Plays it back to Gvardiol. He comes a lot higher up every attack now, Gvardiol, on the left-hand side. Here's Silva. Ball through, and Real Madrid are just packing out that penalty area, just defending for their lives. You know, they've got 9 of the 10 outfield players inside the penalty area as we speak. They're just packing it out. Since the Dyer lead Watchalong, your assessed to a draw left off the pole. I'm very confused. I feel like I know what you mean, but I also feel like I don't know what you mean. Since the Dyer. Oh yeah. I know what you mean. Since the lead, yeah, I get what you mean. Since then, I've included it. Since the lead Sunderland one, yes, I got you, John. I got you. God, my brain's not braining. My brain's not braining. City on the ball. Here's Gvardiol. Backwards to Akanji. 12 legends in you. Thank you so much for your support. And the time is ticking. Can City get back into it? It's just walking football. I can't see if they're going to score a goal here or not, because it's just walking football. Here's Roger on the right hand side. Just get it in the box. Bit of space opening up there for Diaz. And here's Foden on the ball now. Of course, the stream decides to pause. Lovely stuff. It's 1-1. It's 1-1. It's 1-1. The stream just decided to lag, and next thing I see De Bruyne going away to celebrate. I don't know who scored. It's just 1-1. Wow. Well, for all their pressure since the goal, they have equalised. It's 1-1 City. Wow. So Foden ended up crossing the ball. That's where I got to, and then he just decided to freeze. So, who's that? Rudiger. Ball fired into him, and De Bruyne from close range tucks it home. Oh, it's 4-4 in aggregate here. It is 4-4 aggregate. De Bruyne taps home after a Rudiger mistake. He's had a solid game, and Pep Guardiola reels away to celebrate in the technical area. He's loving it. Man City fans are loving it. 4-4, and for all the hard work, they've been undone by a really, really sloppy mistake at the back there. Goal City, yes, Rion. I genuinely didn't see that. I feel bad if just everyone spoils it for him. Well, good thing I didn't look at the chat for the last 2 minutes. Phew. I got a dodgy keyboard, lol. Time for a new one. Missing letters. That's quality, John. Don't change it. Love the keyboard. Yeah, spot on there, Paul. Please don't spoil it. Good thing I didn't. Good thing I didn't look at the chat then. But stream decided to lag anyway. But 1-1 in this one. That's a huge goal in the standings. 4-4 here at the Etihad in Manchester. 4-4, and as it stands, this one's going to go through to extra time. But we've got 13 minutes left of the 90, and Man City are going to go down the line again here on the right hand side. Here's Bernardo Silva, twisting and turning, and of everyone to score, it's been De Bruyne, and for me, he's probably been City's best player this afternoon. Well, this evening, pretty much the same. Same thing, almost. But wow. Doku, once again, dancing feet, and he made the goal. You know, he fired that ball into the penalty area, and not much really good could do. Oh my god, I thought that went in. De Bruyne from distance. I was watching it in the corner of my eye. What a save from Lumen. What a save. I don't know if that's going in or just over. What a save. That's a corner to Man City. No, he's given... Referee hasn't seen the touch, and he's given a goal kick. Modric is coming on, but that is huge. But Doku, as I was saying, he fired that ball into Rudiger. Not much you can do. The ball ricochets off his leg, and De Bruyne is there. Right place, right time to put the ball in the back of the net. And Modric is coming on here for Real Madrid. With 11 minutes to go, probably going to go into extra time now, aren't we? Who knows at the Etihad that I've got curry waiting for me downstairs? Who knows it? Because someone don't want me to eat tonight. It's a Fergie keyboard. It does Fergie time. Harry says, Real Madrid, please score. He wants them to get through. And on my predictions, where are they? So I've got Premier League, Championship, FA Cup predictions all over there on my bed. I've got somewhere the Champions League predictions. I should remember. There's just too many to remember. So for the Champions League, God, I've got paperwork everywhere. I've literally got a buck. Okay, so I said last night 2-1 PSG, 2-1 Barcelona. It wasn't. I said 1-1 Dortmund, Atletico. It wasn't. I said 2-1 Bayern against Arsenal tonight. It's of course 1-0 Bayern Munich. And I said 2-2 in this game. So as long as I get one score prediction sort of right tonight, I'll be happy. not a good week for me, but yeah, on the bed I've got all my predictions everywhere. Not too organised tonight. Anyway, 10 minutes to go. We're into the final 10 of this one. Will there be a winner in the 90, or are we going to go to extra time? What curry are you having? I think it's a chicken madras tonight, so Love a madras. Love a madras. When I get it from the Indian takeaway, this one's homemade. When I get it from the Indian takeaway, I always get a lamb madras. But at home, chicken madras. Oh. Basmati rice, of course. Nothing beats that. Only mushroom rice from the Indian takeaway. And then pompadons on the side as well. Can't beat it. Can't beat it. Lovely Wednesday night meal. Is it Wednesday? It is Wednesday, yeah. God. Yesterday has had an alarming effect on me. The viewers have gone straight to my head, the amount we had, and I can't believe it. Still can't believe it. Anyway, here's Rodri. Here's the penalty area. Can City get the victory, get the second goal, and end the game going through to the semi-finals? Well, ball down the line into the box. How's he not scored? De Bruyne. Chance to win it. Chance to win it for De Bruyne. A ball across the face of goal. I was certain that was going in. I can't believe it. Cut back by Kanji. De Bruyne. Right foot. Over the bar. That would have done it. I cannot believe he's missed that. Kevin De Bruyne. Pep Guardiola slaps his forehead in disbelief. And I'm shocked he hasn't scored that. I am actually shocked. From tonight, if there's one player who chooses to have that opportunity, it would be De Bruyne. And once again, it comes from the left-hand side. Doku really well worked again. Akanji down to the byline. You know, he's centre half. And he's bombed down to the byline, pulls it back, lovely ball, and De Bruyne. I don't think he realises how much time he has. But City knocking on the door, they're looking the more likely of the two sides to win it this evening. I don't want to watch Man City for another Champions League, says Harry. Rion says, no Harry, I would rather an English team win as it's at Wembley. That is true. Of course, through to Wembley 2024. What are you having? I'm having a chicken madras. Homemade. Let me know in the chat. What do you prefer? Homemade curries or takeaway curries? For me, homemade. Controversial decision, but homemade curries. Got to be. Anyway, substitution here for Real Madrid. Carlo Ancelotti rolling the dice here for his Real Madrid side yet again. And it's going to be, trying to read the name backwards. It's Diaz coming on. Brahim Diaz is coming on for the visitors and to be replaced by, just wait for him to turn around, Rodrigo's coming off, the goal scorer. It was a nice finish, to be fair, not a difficult one, but of course you have to score them. And Brahim Diaz is on here for Real Madrid. Can he be the difference between the two sides? Well, Ancelotti rolling the dice. Pep Guardiola's already rolled the dice this evening with bringing on Doku on, and it seems to have been an incredible substitution as it stands, of course. Only Premiership side in Europe I don't cheer on is Man United. I can't stand them. That's why, Paul, when you watch them, you always got to sit down. I think that's the worst attempt of a joke I've had all evening, but someone out there probably did laugh. No, only me. Both, I swear, if I see Arsenal versus Man City in the final, it's going to be dead. Thankfully for you, Harry, it won't be, because the winner of Man City versus Real Madrid will play in the semi-finals, the winner of Arsenal versus Bayern Munich. So it cannot be a final. I'm sure you'll be really glad to know about that one. Just like the other semi-final is now confirmed as PSG versus Borussia Dortmund, which is awesome stuff. And Real Madrid clearing the ball away on this left-hand side, and it's Diaz using the ball, and free kick City. Good position to get a ball in the box here. Lammadras extra hot, yummy. Scrinson knows the drill. Lammadras extra hot, yes, that is the way. Chicken porty for me depends on the takeaway, otherwise homemade, yes. John knows as well. John knows the score. Homemade is awesome. Are you having anything with your curry? Rice and a pompadom, I do believe. got to be the way. I don't think we've got naan bread tonight. I have to wait and see when I go downstairs. But it looks like I'm going to be here for another half an hour with extra time, which I'm low key I'm fuming about. Thank God. Yeah, Harry would be buzzing to know that. Doku on the left hand side, trying to get down to the byline once again. He's got Carvajal literally hugging him. No exaggeration there. Lays off to Akanji at the edge of the box. He goes backwards, and here's De Bruyne. Works it out to the right hand side. If anyone's going to win this, it will be City. Real Madrid haven't attacked in a hot minute here. Bernardo Silva switches the play off to the left, and he finds Doku once again. 16 legends in here. If you're enjoying, smash a like and subscribe. We are 2 away from 1,755, and we're hoping to get to 2K by Christmas Day. That is the goal. And I'll be reminding you guys in every stream and every video before Christmas, of course. Yes, naan bread awaiting you. Oh, love to see that. Love to see it. Here we go with Rodri. Plays it across to Gvardiol. Inside for City. Out to the left-hand side now with Doku. What can he do? He's been so good since he's come on here. Lays it off and shot blocked by Foden. And they win the throw-in in the corner. 4 minutes left of the 90. Here at the Etihad. Thrown in to Foden. Turns. Here's Rodri. And goes backwards. Rodri goes backwards again. And City ping the pass from Diaz out to Doku. Lovely touch. He's so good, Doku. Jeremy Doku on the far side. 2-3 Real Madrid players with him now. To the byline, Akanji is trying to recreate the De Bruyne goal, and in the end, Real Madrid can't get it away, and they have to settle for just conceding the corner. I love a naan bread. Yeah, naan breads are awesome. They make or break a meal sometimes. Hope you enjoy your curry, Tristan. Cheers, Callum. Will do, mate. Will do. And in the Bayern Munich Arsenal game, there's a minute to go, and Arsenal doing everything they can to win that or equal that one up, as it's still 1-0. As I say, and there's 2 balls on the pitch there as well. But referee allowing play on. Germany do it different. Germany do it different. And I look back at this screen and Haaland's holding his head. There's too much going on in the Champions League. They should have a game every night instead of 2 games a night. Haaland was at the back post and header wide. It wasn't that close of an opportunity, actually. Thinking about it, he'll be thinking about that missed opportunity in the first half where, of course, his header come off the post. That was their best opportunity until, of course, De Bruyne scored, and then De Bruyne, just a few moments after, could have made it 2-1, and he missed a really, really good opportunity, a big chance, and he's probably been my man of the match for City tonight. Otherwise, for Real Madrid, their man of the match, I'd have to say Lumen. He's been awesome, but of course, the game's not over. And we're looking like we're going to go to extra time here in Manchester. It could be a long evening, people. But, of course, everyone's welcome here on Goals Galore. And hopefully you continue to enjoy the stream. Doku on the far side. Wins a free kick. Takes it quickly. And quick enough for a water break for me. Well, how long... Let's play quickly. Added on time bingo. How long is everyone going for added time? I'll go 6 minutes at the Etihad. I think there'll be 6 minutes added on. Let me know in the chat. What's your predictions for the added time here? Added time bingo, we call it. Welcome in Nexus Ghost. Tristan the Goat. All you, mate. All you. Thank you very much for joining Nexus Ghost and welcome to the stream. Let me know your score prediction in the chat as well. Who do you think is going to win this one? And of course, if you haven't already, guys, do be sure to vote on the poll in the chat as well. Rodri in the referee's book now. Yellow card. John says there's going to be 5 minutes added on. Ooh. Okay, so I've gone 6. He's gone 5. Try and remember what I've gone with now. Be my luck that I forget what I've gone for. I'll start claiming that I've got it right when no, definitely haven't. 13 legends in here, absolutely terrific support on a Wednesday evening. And 3 seconds away to find out how long we're going to have. 7 minutes, says Harry. 4 minutes. We never see that. 4 minutes. What on earth is going on here in Manchester? I'd say City will win, says Callum. Man City 3-2, says Nexus Ghost. Very interesting. Tristan the Goat, says Callum as well. All you, Callum. All you. Callum went 5 as well. No one was right. 4 minutes. Who do they think they are adding 4 minutes onto this? Well, I think the officials want us to go to extra time as well. Vinicius Jr. wins his side of corner. No offside. Why can't you just put the flag up a lot earlier? I get frustrated about this every minute, really. Every time there's an offside and it's obvious it was offside. Just put the flag up straight away. Stupid rule. Well, apparently for next season they're going to use the automated offside system in the Premier League as well. So it's the same system that we had in the World Cup as well. So a bit of technology being used again. Well, the last bit of technology that was used, of course, VAR. Everyone seems to hate it. And in the Arsenal game, there was 4 minutes added on there as well. What's going on? 4 minutes everywhere. We're all wrong. Yeah, spot on there, John. You wouldn't believe it, would you? So, we've almost played 1.5 minutes of the added 4. And it's going to be a Real Madrid free kick. Carvajal to take it inside their own half. I'm just keeping an eye on both games here. Luckily, this is why God gave you 2 eyes, to watch 2 quarterfinals at the same time. One in each eye. Extremely difficult to do, though. And they've played 3 of the 4 minutes there at the Allianz Arena. Still Arsenal losing 3-2 on aggregate to Bayern Munich, and it's 1-0 in the game in the second leg this evening. Well, all the goals in the quarterfinals come last night, didn't they? Really, we're missing out tonight. Doku lays it off. Rodri, long shot, and Lumen will collect that with ease. And halfway through, the added 4 here at the Etihad. Halfway through. And I'm waiting to see now the final whistle in the Arsenal game. So close. And Bayern so close to confirming their spot in the semi-finals. Of course, the road to Wembley. I can't remember the last time, someone else might know this. When was the last time a Champions League final was held in the UK? Oh, it would have been, I know the answer to this one actually. It would have been in Cardiff, of course. It would have been in Cardiff a few years ago, wasn't it? Was it 2016 or... Is that 2014, 2016 or was it 2018? It's one of them 3. I'm leaning towards the 2016 Champions League final. But of course Real Madrid did win it. And I think it was against... Was that the one against Atletico Madrid? Potentially. Keeping an eye on both games still. There's a minute left to play here. We've played a minute over in the Bayern Munich game. And no, full time now. Bayern Munich are through to the semi-finals. Absolutely incredible scenes there. Jubilation. Arsenal are out. Absolutely, yep. Bayern 1-0 at full time. And all the players celebrating. They're loving it. They're through to the semi-finals. Right, I can turn that off on my phone now. Was in the background all evening. And attention back to this one where we've almost played all of the 4 minutes and another yellow card distributed by the highlighter referee. We're going to go to extra time here. I'm pretty sure about it unless something incredible happens here. Of course, Bayern Munich are awaiting the winner of this one. They'll win it. 2017. I wasn't right on any of my guesses, was I? Well in, John. Well in, John. Helping me out as always. And free kick here for Man City. This is going to be the last of the 4 added minutes we've played. We've now played over the 4 minutes. But City, last attack now. And they win a corner. The referee's going to allow it to be played. 17 legends in here. Could we see what happened at Portsmouth last night with a late winner? Could we see it again here tonight? Very intriguing. It'll be absolutely incredible. It'll be jubilation at the Etihad if it was to happen. It's going to be De Bruyne to take it, the goal scorer for City this evening. Well, Edison's not come forward, so that's a sign. Why was he, to be fair? Of course, extra time after this. But corner for City. We've played a minute over the added 4, and it goes back post over the bar. That's going to be it. That's going to be it. Haaland with a chance as well. And, yep, that's it. It's not full time. We're going to go to extra time now. Typical. Typical. Gonna have to wait another half an hour at least for my curry. Fuming. No, 1-1. And we've got another half an hour of this incredible game to come for you guys. And I've got everything sorted for the first time in a while. So get that ready. First half of extra time will be underway very shortly. Well, that second half wasn't exciting as the first. But City got their goal and they dominated all of that second half. All of the second half they dominated. 5 minutes at a time. Wow. Well, extra time's going to be interesting. Let me know in the chat who's going to win it. Is there going to be a winner in extra time? Of course, if your prediction's already been incorrect, I'll allow you to change it. I'll definitely be changing mine. Pep Guardiola trying to raise the crowd in this game as well as he now goes over to talk to his players. This is huge. When did Julian Alvarez go on? Or is he about to come on? Have I missed that substitution? Have I missed that substitution, people? I might have. So the only substitutions in this one... No, he's not on. So I think he's coming on now. Julian Alvarez is stripped and ready to get on the pitch. Pep in the centre of a huddle. All sky blue shirts around him. And the other side to him is Carlo Ancelotti in the middle. And all black shirts around him. I like the Real Madrid away shirt this year. Really, really nice. Really, really nice. Thai curry shall wait. It shall indeed. It shall indeed. And, you know, it best not go on for too much longer. We've not got much water left here. I'm drying up. Go on. Haaland giving a big hug to Julian Alvarez. Of course, won the World Cup with Argentina. He won the treble with City last year. He's won it all, and he's only, what, 22, 23-year-old Julian Alvarez. He's so much potential, but he's going to be coming on here for Man City. Potentially Pep thinking ahead to a penalty shootout. Potentially. It's going to be interesting here. Who's he going to bring on for? As the medical team are all over Jude Bellingham here, the Real Madrid ones. He's getting a little massage. Lucky man. Is it Haaland coming off? Surely not. Haaland's coming off here for City. Wow. Erling Haaland taking off. Well, he has to have picked up a knock. He has to have picked up a knock there, because I don't understand that one. Wow. Well, Julian Alvarez is an incredible player. A lot of people think he should be getting first-time football. And if, of course, Haaland wasn't there, then he would be. And Pep Guardiola looks like he's pulling his hair out, and it's all gone now. He did that in the first half, rumours have it. What he had left. Alvarez is on. Wow. He's a quality player. Of course, though, not the height presence that Haaland was. And Haaland had a good few opportunities. So, Haaland off, I don't get it. Why is Haaland coming off? He must have picked up a knock. Must have. He must have picked up a knock. Because he's a guaranteed penalty taker for sure. Or maybe it's a fitness issue. Maybe Pep's sort of resting him for... Well, they're not in Premier League action. Well, they're in FA Cup action on Saturday. But they're not in Premier League action for another 9 days. So City will get us underway for the first half in extra time. Sky Blue team will kick from right to left in the first half of extra time. And we're not underway yet. But we're about to be. City to kick off. Any second, just get the timer ready. And the Sky Blues. Any second, lads. Come on, I'm not like I'm waiting to start a timer here. Are we ready? Are we ready, lads? Yep, we are ready. Finally. You know, ref wasn't eager to start the first half of extra time there, was he? We are underway for the first half of extra time, and I've got a water top up. Look at the service. This is, I don't know if the camera's doing this justice. This is huge. Look at that. It's massive. The thing is now, I've not got any room on the desk to put it, so bedroom's just gonna have to suffer. Yu Hang Woo, welcome to the stream, mate. Welcome back. Love to see it that you're back, mate. Thank you very much for your support last night. It was incredible. Hopefully you enjoyed the celebrations for the Portsmouth game. And welcome back. Thank you ever so much for joining back to the stream. And concerning here for Real Madrid, we saw during the little break we just had between the end of the game and start of the first half of extra time, Jude Bellingham was receiving what I thought was a leg massage, but he's gone down again here for Real Madrid. It's going to be a concern because he's a really, really talented footballer, Jude Bellingham. One of the highest rated in world football these days. Of course, if he has got something wrong with him, it'll be a huge concern for potentially the Euros as well in England. Fingers crossed though, it's nothing serious and he's going to be able to continue here. But yeah, so we're gonna go the distance in this one. I did predict it in my prediction video. I did say out of all the games, this one will go the distance to penalties. I usually love predicting penalty shootouts, but all the other games are predicted to finish within the 90 minutes, which they all did. And I only said this one would go to penalties. And I said it would end 2-2 after extra time and 4-2 Real Madrid on penalties. So I've got to stick with that now. I've got to let that just sort itself out tonight. Got to. I'm back after Pompey winning championship. Yes, awesome, mate. Awesome. Welcome back. Here's Akanji. Goes back to Gvardiol. Here's Jeremy Doku. Left hand side. What a sub Pep made. And to have this talent on, to just to bring on to the pitch is awesome. Oh, ball across the face of goal. City players weren't ready for it. On the far side, Bernardo Silva tries to keep it in play. Does just about. Back to Walker. Here's Rodri. De Bruyne now. Walker. Lovely play. Here's Silva. City passing it around and making Real Madrid chase them, but they're set up in a really organised manner like they have been for the 90 minutes. And they're continuing it in here. Who's going to get the tied legs first in this one? Here's Gvardiol. Out to Doku on the left hand side. Doku driving at the black shirts. Doku inside the penalty area. Turn into the byline. And has he done too much? Well, pass off to Gvardiol there and back inside. Still playing on here. And City still on the ball. I'd love to see the possession stats after this. Tristan don't want his curry. Congrats from a Leeds fan. Awesome achievement for Pompey. Cannot wait to see them in the Championship next year, and hoping to go there away from home next season would be some away day. But knowing my luck, it would be like a Boxing Day away game, and no, I'm not going away on Boxing Day. Man City on the poll in the chat. 50% of people have said Man City are going to win. If you haven't voted, be sure to vote in the live chat. 50% of people say Man City will win. 11% have said it's going to be a draw, which obviously it can happen, but I guess end of extra time prediction for that. And Real Madrid, 39% of people have gone for them. I'm quickly going to have a look at the stats. I'll keep this screen on, and in the background I'll just have a look myself what the stats then, because all Man City are doing at the moment is passing it around. They must have had about, my guess is 74% possession. That's my guess. Let's have a look. Also, we've got the player ratings to do after. Well, Man City 69% possession, 26 goals. They wish. 26 shots, 8 on target, 15 corners. Real Madrid, by the way, 0 corners, 6 shots, 3 on target all game. And there's been 21 fouls in the game as well. So Man City really are piling on the pressure here. Ball in the box. Until shot blocked and turned behind by Mendy. He didn't know where to go. The only place he could go was out of play for it and to concede the corner. Mendy. Wow. Man City piling on the pressure minute by minute, and if they lose this game, I do think it'll be undeserved because they have been the better side. Real Madrid, the game plan was working until De Bruyne scored really. Just keep City out, get a goal, hold on to something. And luckily they did, because this is their 17th corner of the match, City. And it goes away by Real Madrid. And tackle's flying in, and Man City win the ball back with Doku on the left-hand side. He's running at the black shirts. Cross to Julian Alvarez. Back to Doku. Here's Gvardiol now. Alvarez has come to the left again to receive the ball. Looking for a bit of movement ahead of him, but where Haaland was before, occupying between the two centre-halves, there's no one there now. There's a void, so I don't know if that's a good thing for City to have another player not stuck in that position, roaming around there, waiting for a ball into the box, or if it's helping City because an extra player in the build-up instead. Intriguing, really intriguing. Well, of course, I feel like I'm playing Football Manager here. I feel like I'm playing FIFA as well. Just without the controller, of course. And Lumen gets his gloves on the ball in the end. Thanks, mate. Sorry to be in your life much. No worries, Glimpse. You're here on a regular basis anyway, and I always appreciate that as well as everyone else, of course. Because if we ever need like another mod or anything, I always look then who's most regular in the stream, which is why Paul got the mods, of course, last night, wasn't it? I think it was last night. I give Paul the mod because he's always here, and honestly the support is unreal. Really do appreciate it. 2k subs before June, big shout, but I think it'll be, my aim is Christmas. What team do you want to win the UEFA Champions League? Great question, that, Rion. So who I want to win it is different to who I think will win it. If it stays like it is, let's say for argument's sake that, well, no, we don't have to do that, do we? So we've got Bayern Munich through, we've got Dortmund through, we've got PSG through, and then we've got either Real Madrid or Man City. So who I think will win it, I think Real Madrid will win it. But who I want to win it is, I'd love to see Dortmund win it. PSG, not fussed on them. I'd love to see Bayern win it, or to see Dortmund win it for me. I'm not fussed on City winning it or Real Madrid, because Real Madrid have won it 14 times already. They don't need it again. City won it last season, so I'd like to see someone, another fresh team, win it this time. Alvarez, ball into the centre, cleared away by Rudiger. And only as far as Gvardiol. Here's a Kanji. Playing it across, here's Rodri now. Across to Jeremy Doku. Plays arriving in the centre, but he goes edge of the box. Gvardiol. De Bruyne dropping deep to receive the ball. Doku standing still with the ball. Ball out to this left-hand side where it's Bernardo Silva. Low ball into the box, and Foden missed. Foden fired into him, to be fair, from Bernardo Silva. His touch, he's tried to hit it first time. He's swung at it, completely missed the ball. Huge chance for City, that one. Huge chance for City, that, because a great pick out from Bernardo Silva. The vision to see Foden through in the centre there. Maybe put a little bit too much on the cross, but Foden, he's rushed his shot. And that's huge. But City come again. It's relentless from City. Relentless. Ball flicked over towards Foden and kept alive by Rodri to Doku. They love getting the ball to the wide men, don't they, City? Here's Doku. Run it back. And all the substitutes warming up on the side. They're not warming up. They're just watching the game. What a view that would be, pitch side. You'd love to be a player right now. Not good enough to get on the pitch, but watching it. Swansea will sign you up, Tristan. Fingers crossed. Don't you gain 30 subs just from yesterday's stream? I did, yeah, 33 in the end, which was mental. But you know, I think that's just a big peak. But yeah, that was insane last night, and thank you. No worries, Paul. You really do deserve it, and I should be thanking you for your incredible support on the channel. Honestly, it means so much, so much. Anyway, ball down the line. Real Madrid into the penalty area. Incredible defending by who's that? Kyle Walker. From right back across the left back to cover. Vinicius Jr. in a foot race to Kyle Walker. What every man and his dog wants to see. It happened there, and Kyle Walker, the City captain, come out on top there. Incredible defending. A lot of people say he's not good enough now. He's, you know, all he's got is pace, but no. That was quality as well as pace. And experience. Kyle Walker, awesome defending there. And here we go, City back on the ball with Doku. Doku, oh, he cut inside just like he did against Luton. Onto that right foot and blocked by Rudiger. And corner kick to Man City. At the moment, I think genuinely, Real Madrid are just going to play counter-attacking football and wait for a penalty shootout. I don't see another way out for them to win this. And I think that's Vinicius Jr. has gone down and he's going to be substituted off here. I think it's cramp. Of course, playing so much football can happen. Vinicius Jr. was after that foot race, of course. Full on sprint, and Walker, he's just stronger than Vinny Jr. I think that the pace is probably the same. Walker, what he's done, he's got his body across goal side, basic defending, he does the basics right, and he shields the ball out, and Vinicius Jr. just isn't strong enough to compete there against Kyle Walker. Awesome stuff. Hit the gym, Vinny, lad. Who's your player of the season? Ooh, for Swansea, Carl Rushworth, incredible goalkeeper, and even talk in the paper that he might get called up in Gareth Southgate's plan for the Euros. I don't see him going back to Swansea next season, as much as I want it to happen. Too good for us, way too good. Such a good keeper, and he's going to be England's future #1. Remember the moment. Right, what's happened here? The camera seems to have stopped. Hopefully it's not disconnected again. Typical webcam. And switch it about there. Good thing I noticed that, to be honest. And we're back. There we go. We are back. Apologies about that. Hopefully it's not been like that for too long. Cam froze. Yeah, I do apologise. It's not used to having this long of a game. 102 minutes on the clock. De Bruyne, late challenge there on Jude Bellingham, and Real Madrid win a free kick in a position they've not been in a hot minute, halfway through their own half. You know, that says it all, really, doesn't it? Right, I've got a question for everyone in the chat. What would you rather win? If you were a professional footballer, what would you rather win? You can only win one. World Cup or the Champions League, of course. Which one would you rather win? Of course, the greatest club prize or the greatest international prize for your country? For me, has to be Champions League for me. Has to be. Like, would I prefer winning the World Cup with Wales or the Champions League with Swansea? Would have to be the Champions League with Swansea all day long, and playing in it as well. Do let me know in the chat. What would you rather? Win the Champions League playing for your club that you support, or winning the World Cup for your country? Big question. Of course, a lot of people, that's like their go-to question, so I'm intrigued everyone in the chat. Was your stream yesterday your best one yet? 100%. 100%. It's on 2,000 views, and it's not the best on views, but the amount of people we had in at one time is the best. Which is strange how that works, to be honest. I don't understand it, honestly. But, you know, it's always good. Very easy decision for me. I would rather win the World Cup. Fair enough, mate. Fair enough. World Cup, says Paul, as well. Well, if you mean Hull winning, you shall, then of course Hull. Fair enough. Fair enough. Nothing much to update you about in this game. Just goal kick to Real Madrid. Champions League with Pompey. What dreams are made for. Yeah, I meant with your the club you support. And there's going to be 2 added minutes to the end of the first half here of extra time. And still 1-1 here. 4-4 on aggregate. John says, good question. World Cup. Very interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, if anyone else has any big questions, controversial questions like that, be sure to drop them in the chat and get everyone involved. I love it when you guys in the chat have a good relationship with each other as well. Makes the stream 10 times better when everyone's enjoying it, with not just me as well, but each other. Of course, what we're trying to build here is a great community, and I'm so glad you guys are all part of it. Didn't Cardiff win UCL in September? They celebrated like they did, mate. They celebrated like they did. But, well, the derby doesn't matter to us. Yes, it does. It's that bad that they don't win it often enough. Anyway, enough of the waffle. Corner kick to Real Madrid here. Their first corner of the match, actually. And it's come 106 minutes into the game. That's excluding the added 4 minutes and the added 5... really, 115 minutes into the game, if you're adding up all the stoppages we've had. Into the box. City win the initial header, but edge of the box, it's won by Real Madrid. Back out to them. Into the box it goes. Diaz was waiting for it, but in the end, City get it back out to for Mendy. God, get my words mixed up now. Into the box it goes. Oh! Rudiger didn't realise how much time he had. That's a huge chance. That is a huge chance. Ball whipped in. What a ball it is. It bounces over Akanji's leg. He thought he would get on the end of it. Rudiger, it comes to him in front of goal. Snatches at it and over the bar. He doesn't realise how much time he's got, and that's half time in extra time. Wow. Huge chance, and they could come back to regret that one. And that's not going to work up there. Let's bring that one down here. Second half in extra time. Keep bringing it down a little bit more. Wow, I can't believe that chance. That's a huge, that's a goal winning, that's a semi-final worthy goal, that's what I'm trying to say. It's a big miss from Rudiger. Any other player on the pitch and you probably back him to score there. Just no composure there. He's just gone to put power on it. Right, so we're halfway through. 15 minutes away from a penalty shootout. And you know, we've come this far. We may as well just see the penalties at this point. I hate it when they take us to extra time and then a team wins it in extra time. Like, I want the drama now. I want the penalty shootout. And if there is a penalty shootout, please, or if there's a goal in extra time, please no one spoil it. You can put it in the chat as soon as you see me react to it, and as soon as you know that I've acknowledged there's been a goal and I've seen it. Because otherwise, it does take away the fun. But Pep Guardiola, as he was just 17 minutes ago, he's talking to his players, sky blue shirt surrounded by him, and Carlo Ancelotti is the exact same with his Real Madrid team. And it's time to start thinking about penalty takers. I've got the timer screen ready to get the timer ready now, but I'll let you know who I'd put on to take a penalty. Shame City can't bring Haaland back on. What an occasion. Yes, he had this evening. No. City rings around the Etihad right now. You're going to bed on a full tummy. It always happens, John. Always happens. I'm not complaining though. Well, I've got a lot of editing to do actually. I've got 3 prediction videos to film, and I might do one after this stream as well to talk about the Champions League games. And edit that one as well. So yeah, we're going to be staying up to about 3 AM. And the second half in extra time is underway. College in the morning as well. God, luckily it's about a 9:15 start I think tomorrow. Thankfully, can't wait for Friday. Have a lie-in. Anyway, second half in extra time. Let's have a look then at the benches. Who would you say penalty takers for both sides? On the bench, who would I bring on? That's what I'm looking out for. But let me know in the chat your 5 penalty takers. If you were Carlo Ancelotti or Pep Guardiola, who would you put in on penalties? Right, the subs are here. We've got, I'm going to have to try and read both at once. Kovacic, he takes a good penalty. Alvarez is on. Nunes. Modric is on. Ceballos, Doku, Gomez, Osalu, Diaz. There's not many I'd bring on for either side to take a penalty. I'd bring on Kovacic. Modric is on. Alvarez is on. I would have, of course, said Haaland, but he's not. He's not here, of course. He's on the bench. But 15 minutes to play, and it's 1-1, 4-4 in aggregate, and we are so close. And if this game wasn't as entertaining, I genuinely think we could have fallen asleep by now. After last night's stream, which was just incredible, I cannot believe last night's stream. If it wasn't so incredible, no, because it was so incredible. See, I'm even mixing my words up. I could have done with an extra hour in bed this morning. But welcome to the stream, LGP. Nice to see you. Tristan, how are you, my brother? Really good, LGP. Nice to see you in here. As always, legend, and hopefully you're enjoying the stream. Let me know your thoughts. What's this final score going to be here? It goes Pens. Madrid will win. That was my prediction in the prediction video when I said it, LGP. I had pizza, pockets for tea, quick meal. Ooh, very nice. That sounds really nice. Someone in here the other day said they had, was it last night? Spaghetti on toast. And I said I'd try it for them. I can't remember now who it was. If they come in the chat, I think I might remember. I had my takeaway today. I had doner meat and chips. Oh, nothing beats a doner and chicken kebab. Well, curry beats it, but you know, chips as well. Oh, glimpses living the dream. It goes Pens. Yep, read that one as well. And we've played just 2 minutes, of course, as you can see in the corner of the second half of extra time. And I'm hoping now no one scores because I want penalties, basically. I want penalties. 15 legends in you. Thank you all very much for joining as always. If you're enjoying the stream, as always, be sure to drop a like and subscribe to the channel. 2 away from 1,755. How am I even saying that? That is wild. All thanks to you guys. Massive credit to you. Absolute legends. And hopefully you're all enjoying the streams. Another one tomorrow night. Atalanta versus Liverpool. We've got to do it. We have to do it. Because if Liverpool turn it around, and I've got a funny feeling they will, we've got to be there. So 5 to 8 start tomorrow as well, and Friday is a League One game, and the League One support recently has been insane. So I don't know when I'm having a day off. It'll be soon, but yeah, I'm loving the streams at the moment. If we continue this support, no reason to stop them. It was Paul, of course. It was Paul. I had spaghetti bolognese with garlic bread. Ooh, nice. Cam says Pens. I reckon. Yeah, I think that is the favourable outcome right now, and just a breaking play at the moment because Real Madrid player is receiving treatment, and it's Carvajal. He's got so much cramp he can't even stand up. They just tried it then. God, this is what it does to players. Do you guys? Big question. Do you guys think extra time should be scrapped as a whole, or do you think it is more entertaining? Because what we see here is players getting cramp, potential injuries now for the rest of the league seasons as well. Extra half an hour of football. Is 90 minutes not enough? Should it go straight to a penalty shootout? Let me know. Of course, in the FA Community Shield final, that does go no extra time, straight to penalties, of course. And in the Carabao Cup, there's no extra time, it's straight to penalties. So let me know in the chat, should extra time be scrapped, or should it just be in? Welcome in, look on. How you doing, mate? How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. What did you have for dinner in college? They had curry in college on offer today as well, didn't they? That would have been good. But kind of too much curry, you know. Save the best curry for home. Beans on toast, spaghetti on toast, a dish of my youth. John loves it. How come everyone thinks Liverpool will turn it around? I don't know, Glimpse. I've just got a funny feeling, and I hope they don't, because in my college class there's a lad that supports Liverpool through a grandfather connection. I don't believe it anyway. Glory Hunter. But it'd be funny to wind him up if they lose. So if I say they'll win, hopefully I jinx it like I jinxed it last night, and they lose, and I can take banter out of him. Then I was going to say something else, but forgot we were live. I'm enjoying the streams, Tristan. Love to hear that, Callum. Really does mean a lot. Really does mean a lot. And good sportsmanship there. Real Madrid put the ball out of play for the player to receive treatment. And Eder Militao's come on at right back here for Carvajal, who's been taken off due to cramp and injury. And Man City giving the ball back to them. Good sportsmanship there. I respect the grind, bro. Cheers, look on. Of course, always grinding and always looking to improve and meet new legends, such as yourself. Pens Madrid. Ooh, that seems the outcome that everyone's going for here. And De Bruyne's coming off. Okay, Man City making a double change. Mateo Kovacic coming on. This has got to be penalty thinking. And Akanji's coming off for John Stones. I would have said John Stones as well to take a penalty. So Stones, Kovacic. De Bruyne though, he's a great passer of the ball. And when you say he's a great passer of the ball, you often think you can do it from 12 yards. You know, you're basically passing it into the back of the net, aren't you? So Pep's got his penalty takers on now, you'd think. He's got his penalty takers on. And he's not doing what Southgate did in the Euro final in 2020, is he? Putting him on last minute, no touch of the ball. First touch of the ball is the penalty. No. No, I think you should keep extra time. Fair enough, glimpse. Yep. Golden goal. John wants a FIFA in real life, doesn't he? He wants FIFA in real life. But yeah, that's not actually a bad shout. For entertainment, that would be awesome because it really does stretch the game up then, instead of playing for penalties and stuff like that. Sidigo supports Liverpool. My friend Callum. I said you're a... did you watch that movie I suggested, bro? Not yet, mate. Not had enough time. I can't lie. Hopefully Friday on my day off, I'll try watch on Friday. Oh, ball down the line for Real Madrid and smothered up by Ederson. I think Penn's Man City glimpse. I think you're the first person to say Man City on penalties. There's too many people have put their predictions in now to remember. Madrid win on pens, I think, says Luke on. Well, if it's 4-2 on pens, call me a genius because that's what I predicted the other day. But it's not going to happen, is it? Because I also said 2-2 after 90. But no, oh, Man City, I thought they'd score there. Kovacic intercepted by Rudiger. I'm talking way too much. You know, we've already... Oh, we've still got a bit of water left, actually. Before we're on to the mains. That's an incredible amount of water. Anyway, corner kick for Man City on the far side. 113 minutes played. 7 minutes to go here. In it goes. Cleared away by Real Madrid in the initial header, but ball coming back in. Here's John Stones. Flicked through by Bernardo Silva. Lovely bit of play. Ball into the penalty area. And it goes floated in and not clear. And Mateo Kovacic was lined up with a long shot. And free kick given in the end to Real Madrid. Welcome in, Joshua. How you doing, mate? Thank you for joining as always. Welcome to the stream. I said 2-2 and Man City win on pens. Yeah, me and Paul were very similar. Very similar. I want to say 4-2 Madrid. I can't lie, on pens. Me and Lukon's copying me. He just knows it's going to happen. He knows it's going to happen. But of course, there still could be late drama. I hope not. I really hope no one scores here because we've waited this long. Just give us penalties, guys. Watchalong had like 10 minutes on the end of the what's it called? Extra time. Second half extra time. Watchalong had like 10 minutes on now. Ridiculous amount of time. Alvarez to Doku. Don't score. Please don't score. Yes, he's tackled. Get in. And we've played 114 minutes here at the Etihad this evening. No one's left their seats at the Etihad because no one got in them. We follow the jokes this evening. And referee saying no foul there. Bernardo Silva appealing to the referee. And once again, another turn in possession. It really is like a tennis match in midfield. Lovely bit of play with the edge of the box for City. Alvarez tackled by... Oh, tackles flying in. And Rodri wins it back now. Bernardo Silva lines up a shot. Rodri trying to slip it through. And away again. And City will come again. On the right hand side. Rodri flicks it through. Doesn't go all the way through though. And Doku now comes onto this right hand side. He thinks he can be more effective there. Here's Bernardo Silva. almost, well, there's 9 outfield, of the outfield players, no, there's, sorry, why do I make it difficult for myself? There's 10 Real Madrid players inside their own penalty area at that moment, and as soon as City go backwards, they all rush out like water, and like a wave coming in to a beach. Yeah, that wasn't great, was it? I have to think of a few phrases like that. Get my inner Carlos Carvajal out. Here we go. Here's Rodri on the right hand side in the penalty area. Ball into the penalty area and away by Rudiger. And Real Madrid really just smashing it away, stabbing it away every time. And here they are on the counter attack. Bellingham. Switch of play. Doesn't have enough on it. I said 5-0 Man City. Glimpse was very confident. Cam says I reckon City will win on pens, but I hope Real. I'm good. Yeah, I'm really good. Thank you, Joshua. Thank you very much for joining, and hopefully you're enjoying the stream as always. Who do you think will win on penalties, Joshua? If it goes to penalties, watch our luck now. There's going to be a late winner in there. Watch our luck. Well, 4-4. It's been an incredible tie over 2 legs, and it's almost about to be decided. The winner of this will face Bayern Munich in the semi-finals over 2 legs, and the winner of that, of course, will face either Dortmund or PSG in the final at Wembley later on in this season. Of course, City are still able to do the treble just like last season. Well, Real Madrid looking to, of course, do the double. Fernandes charging out from centre back. The captain getting Real Madrid up the pitch. Mendy, they've defended all game since their goal early on, and I thought it was going to be made for them to score. And one back by Modric, floats in and all the way through, doesn't come to anything. And Modric is flat out on the deck there, and he's only been on 20 minutes. Just shows the intensity of this game. City, but I want Madrid. A lot of people are saying that. Very interesting. 2 minutes of the 120 to play. Hour and a half of football. And still you don't get ball, do you? And another attack now for Real Madrid. Brahim Diaz. He's got players with him. Nutmeg on Walker. And Real Madrid keeping the ball here. Camavinga. Bellingham. Brahim Diaz. To Bellingham. And free kick, Man City. And the highlighter referee goes over to have a word. Right. City back underway. We've got 1:15 left. 1:15. 1:10 now. The seconds are ticking away here at the Etihad in Manchester. 4-4. And soon penalties. How long will we have? I'll go 1 minute. No, I'll go 2 minutes. Sorry, I'll go 2 minutes. Added time bingo for the final time this evening. How long will there be added on? I'll go 2 minutes to the second half of extra time. Let me know in the chat. Everyone got it wrong last time. I'm going to go 2 minutes. As City run through. Alvarez, the angle was against him. Lumen, brilliant save. Straight at him, and he dives on the ball to waste a bit of time. Pep Guardiola pacing in his technical area. The Madrid fans in that area are just loving it. I don't even think they care about the score at this point. They're just having a really good time. Rihanna said 1. John said 1. What should be 1 now? And I'm wrong. After if it is 1, right? I can't speak. If it is 1, I can just say first answer counts. Glimpse has gone with 20. Glimpse, something tells me you're going to be right, lad. And it's good. There is 1. There is 1 added on. Well, you got to accept the first answer, and quiz shows on that as well. So technically was right. City on the ball. Only 60 seconds left now until a penalty shootout to separate Man City and Real Madrid here at the Etihad. It's been an incredible 2 legs. The Bernabeu was goals galore, and this game this evening, not as many goals, but still a lot of entertainment. City on the left hand side. It's now or never to win it. They want to. 30 seconds to go. And they win a corner. Was that gone for a goal kick? It's gone for a goal kick. Wow. Goal kick time for Lumen and Real Madrid. We've been streaming for 2 hours 41 minutes. It's going to be about a 3-hour stream this. By the end of it. And it's almost it's 24 minutes to 11. Lovely stuff. Haven't watched a minute of this game. I'll watch pens though. And we've played over the minute now. Any second now it's going to be penalties. Lumen hoofs it away. We're going to penalties, people. And I've got to quickly set all this up now. Because don't you worry, I've got it all sorted. Just need to be given a minute. So have a chat amongst yourself in the chat while we quickly get this ready for a penalty shootout. Because honestly, they'll start in like a minute, won't they? They are absolutely rapid. That's that. Time of match, penalties. And now we need to move the score lines over a little bit to include the penalties, of course. Who's going to win? Joshua's bored. Surely they'll get the birds of the winning trophies all the time. 3 minutes is Paul. I read that one as well. Right, okay. So, penalties time. Oh, it's not 9, it's that. So that's for Man City's penalty score. Oh, that's not quite on the screen, is it? That's Man City's penalty score, and this is Real Madrid's. Who's going to be the penalty takers then? As soon as I do this, I'll talk you through who I would put on penalties. We're going to penalties. Now you're going to believe us. Yeah, this is what the night's come to, isn't it? Just a penalty shootout. Who can handle it? Well, what I would say is both sides have been incredible. Man City probably do deserve to go through more than Real Madrid off the basis of the game. But of course, penalty shootout is a lottery. Anything can happen, as we know. Let's just get this perfect. Looks about right there. No, it's City one's still further ahead. Over there. Right, please no one spoil it. I might be a little bit behind on the stream, so please no one spoil it. I'll bring to you all the action as it comes here. Right, penalties. Who have we got then? Who have we got? For penalties, I'd go Alvarez, Stones to take one, Rodri to take one, Bernardo Silva to take one. If I said Alvarez, Kovacic as well. They're my 5 for City. For Real Madrid, I'd go Modric will take one, Brahim Diaz, Cruz, is he still on the pitch? I don't know at this point. Bellingham, Camavinga, and I'll throw out a random name, Eder Militao to take a penalty. Nacho Fernandez. He's been really good today. Right, Man City players all in the huddle. This is it. Who has the nerve from 12 yards? I recently experienced penalty shootout heartache with Wales, of course. That was awful. That was absolutely dreadful. So, of course, Man City and Real Madrid, one of you guys will be feeling like that in not long. Are the pens starting this second? Yes, they're doing the coin toss right now as Nacho Fernandez and Kyle Walker go across to the referee, and it's going to be at the Man City end. I believe that's, if I got my bearings right, of this Etihad Stadium, and I think they're going to go first. So I think City are going first, and it's at the City end, so City winning both of the coin tosses. Daniel says bloody down with Arsenal. You lot just keep Patino, save him. No, Patino's no good, lad. I don't want Patino. You can have him, honestly. To be fair, he was decent to start off with, but that's just because we were, as a team, were rubbish, so he looked good. But now we're starting to improve. He looks rubbish, so no, Daniel, you can have him back, honestly, lad. Honestly. But yeah, the pens are starting. I won't spoil because my friend and I. Yeah, no worries, Callum. Legend. Right, penalty time. At the City end, I was right. So, Lumen, he's been so good for Man City. He's been so good for Real Madrid. in the 120 minutes, only conceding 1 goal, which really wasn't his fault. Nothing he could do about it. He's made so many saves. Can he be the hero in the shootout, or will Man City at home at the Etihad do what it takes? Man City going first, and it's going to be Julian Alvarez who steps up from 12 yards. The first for Man City against Lumen. The Argentinian, of course, he won the penalty shootout with Argentina at the World Cup, of which he was part of. The referee just telling everyone, the goalkeepers, Ederson and Lumen, to stay on your line, otherwise we're going to have a few retakes, but of course, they should know the drill by now. They should know the drill. So Lumen with 13 on his back. The first penalty for Man City. Julian Alvarez, right-footed, from 12 yards. Highlighter referee blows his whistle. Lumen banks on his line. Alvarez, lovely pen. 1-0 City in the shootout so far. 1 from 1 for City. Lovely penalty, sends Lumen the wrong way. And we in previous shootouts we've had awesome scores. Like I remember the Villarreal Man United one a few years ago was 11-10, wasn't it? 11-10. Joshua says, "Come on, Madrid." So stepping up for Madrid is the experienced Croatian midfielder Luka Modric. He steps up from 12 yards, number 10 on his back, against number 31 in the City goal, Ederson. The Brazilian versus the Croatian. Modric right-footed, slow run up, saved! Saved by Ederson! Down to his right, and Modric is fuming with himself. A big cheer here at the Etihad. Wow! What a save, down to his right. He guessed right in the lottery. Big hand to get down low there for Ederson. What a save. What a save. Awesome. City to go 2-0 up in the shootout. It's Bernardo Silva from 12 yards this time. Modric, it was a good penalty, just an even better save. An even better save. And they're waiting for the ball to come back from the crowd. And it's finally with Bernardo Silva. Incredible. Bernardo Silva, the first left footer to take a penalty in this shootout. But on Modric, he's like way too calm in the run-up, by the way. He sort of slowed down and delayed it. And when you do that, you give the keeper too much time to think about it. Bernardo Silva, straight down the middle, is saved. Lumen keeps Real Madrid in it. Bernardo Silva tried to get down the middle. We see it so many times these days that it works. But Lumen stood still. And easy save for him. So 2 penalties taken from City, 1 scored, 1 penalty taken from Real Madrid, 1 missed. And next up for them, for Real Madrid, who is this? Jude Bellingham, number 5 on his back. The Englishman, regarded as one of the best footballers in the world right now, the youngster. Started at Birmingham City. And to score a crucial penalty for Real Madrid. Lovely. Into the bottom left hand corner, 1-1. 2 taken each, 1 missed each, 1 scored each. It's 1-1 all round. All round, whichever way you look at it, is 1-1. A lovely composed penalty there from Jude Bellingham. Lovely composed penalty. And he's raising the away fans up. And Kovacic now brought on as a substitute from Pep Guardiola during extra time. Kovacic brought on purely to take a penalty. Right-footed for City. Put him back in the lead. Saved by Lumen again. He went to the left-hand side and it's saved. Lumen doing his job. 3 penalties taken for City. 2 missed. 1 scored. Kovacic was brought on to take a penalty and he's missed it. And after being 1-0 up, it's Real Madrid now who, on their 3rd penalty, can make it 2-1. And who's this now? The 3rd penalty for Real Madrid. I can't see who it is. Right-footed. And it goes. Real Madrid turn it around. They take the lead. I still don't know who that is. I have no idea who took that penalty. Who's that? Is that Valverde? Potentially. I'm no good with faces there. I'm not too sure. Brahim. It could be Brahim Diaz, to be fair. I don't know. I think he's number 17. I'll have a look in the chat after. It was Valverde. I was right first time. Valverde. Right, 2-1 Real Madrid. Fourth penalty for Man City. They went first. Of course, they've missed two. Foden from 12 yards. Puts it into the back of the net. It's 2-2. 2-2 here. Back over to you, Real Madrid. Back over to you indeed. 2-2 in the shootout. Nacho Fernandez, he's been an absolute rock for Real Madrid this evening. Does he have the bottle? Captain's armband. He's got the captain's armband on, of course, this evening. For Real Madrid. Time to step up when it matters. Right footed, number 6 in his back. What a penalty from the centre-back. 3-2. If City miss this penalty, Real Madrid are going... Real Madrid are going to the semi-finals, and my school prediction was on penalties 4-2 Real Madrid. So if my calculations are right, this cannot happen anymore. And we'll have to see. City miss this one for it to be confirmed. Otherwise, it goes back into Real Madrid's hands. Ederson to take it. Ederson, bottom left. 3-3. Well, he was not my choice. I expected to take it. Ederson, couldn't believe it. Ederson to take a pen. Well, he's done all he can from 12 yards. What a penalty that is. I remember last year, Champions League final, Pep said that the players have been practicing the pens, even the goalkeepers. And I can see why Ederson's taken one there. Incredible. Well, Real Madrid, chance to win it. Chance for them to knock Man City out of the Champions League. And it's going to be Antonio Rudiger to do the honours, score Real Madrid through. Number 22, come from Chelsea. He's been incredible. In this one, Rudiger, it's in! And Real Madrid have knocked out Man City in their own backyard. 4-4 in aggregate, 4-3 on penalties. It was 4-3 during the game at one point when Real Madrid went ahead. It will be no second Champions League for Man City this season. Their time has come. It's over. The treble winners won't be treble winners again this season. Jubilation here at the Etihad for Real Madrid. A long evening settled with Real Madrid winning. Lumen, man of the match. Man of the match, 100%. He's unreal. And they're celebrating with the away fans now. Of course they would be. Awesome scenes here at the Etihad. Well, for all Man City's dominance, it's come to nothing. All their dominance has come for nothing. They missed the first penalty with Modric. And after that, it was a clean sweep. Scoring all the other four. City bottling it. Under the pressure at home. 14 times for a reason. Absolutely. Absolutely. Pep Guardiola and his Manchester City players did everything. But when it comes to 12 yards, they couldn't deliver in the end. Well, what a game. What a game. Yu Hang Wu says, Hala, Real Madrid. Madrid won. Madrid 4-3. At least I can sleep now. 4-3 penalties. Yes, awesome stuff. Absolute scenes, and there's going to be scenes in Madrid tonight. They will be playing Bayern Munich over 2 legs in the semi-final. And before everyone goes, let's have a look then at the final stats in this game. Let's switch the screen over and let's do our player ratings. So, the final stats here. Barcelona. Man City, 67% possession, 33 shots, 9 on target though, which is sort of where they went wrong this evening. 18 corners. 15 fouls. Real Madrid only had 33% possession, 8 shots, 3 on target, 1 corner, 11 fouls. But when they had the ball, they used it well. overall in the 90, you'd say, and 120, you'd say it would probably be Man City who deserve to win. But in the penalty shootout, it's always a lottery, and Real Madrid won the lottery. So let's do our player ratings. Ederson didn't have too much to do, but he scored a penalty. I'll give him a 5. Ederson. Kyle Walker, really good this evening. I'd give him a 7 out of 10. Akanji was good, but I'd give him a 6 this evening. Ruben Diaz, quite poor to be honest. I give him a 4. Gvardiol, let me know yours in the chat as well, guys. Gvardiol out of 10. Gvardiol 4 as well. Wasn't awesome this evening. Didn't have too much to do though. And going forward, didn't really make any big impact. Rodri, got to be a 7 out of 10. Was really good going forward. Foden wasn't his night. 4. De Bruyne got the goal, but missed a big chance. 8. Bernardo Silva, 5. Very average. Very average. Jack Grealish, he was okay. I'd give him a 6 because he was good, but had room for improvement. Haaland, people give him a 4.78. I give him a 5. No, I give him a 6 actually. No, I give him a 5. Give him a 5 because he should have scored that header. Really, when you look back at it, John Stones didn't even realise he come on. 5 average. Kovacic missed his penalty as well. Give him a 3. Doku was awesome when he come on. Big difference. I give him a 9. Genuinely, I give him a 9. It was awesome. Alvarez scored his penalty when he come on. Did well in extra time. Can't give him much more than a 6. Can't give him more than a 6. So my best player for City has to be Doku. Now it's time to do Real Madrid. So we start with Lumen. 9. If he kept a clean sheet as well, would have been a 10. But he's been the hero in the shootout as well. 9 out of 10 for Lumen. I can't believe people only give him a 6.8. Robbery. Carvajal. He give a lot this evening. He give a lot. I'd go 8. He'd give a lot. Rudiger as well. I'll give him an 8. Despite his mistake. Fernandez 8 as well. He was terrific. And Mendy I'd give a 7. But the other 3 were all really, really good. Camavinga was awesome tonight. Give him a 7. Cruz off it a little bit. I'd give him a 6 this evening. Valverde also a bit off it, but he scored his penalty, so 6. Bellingham was awesome this evening. 8. Rodrigo got the goal, but wasn't too influential. 6. Vinicius Jr. tried when he could. 7. Can't give him much more than that. Can't justify it. Eder Militao didn't do much when he come on. Average. No, he only come on because of the injury. Modric missed his penalty as well. Wasn't too influential. Give him a 4. Lucas Vasquez. Oh, that's who scored the penalty then, I think. Maybe. Yeah, it must have been Lucas Vasquez. Yes. Not Valverde. Vasquez. He scored his pen. Give him a 5. Give him a 6. Go on. Make his day. And finally, Brahim Diaz didn't do too much for me. Let me know what your thoughts are on them then. I might be being harsh, or do you agree with me? But of course we've got the Champions League semi-finals ready now. It's going to be Real Madrid versus Bayern Munich over 2 legs, and all the English clubs are knocked out now. Of course we've got PSG hosting, of course, Dortmund of course, and over 2 legs. I don't know why I said hosting. What's that? Close that down. I meant to click this one, of course. So it's finished at the Etihad. Man City 1, Real Madrid 1 on aggregate 4-4. On penalties, we went the distance this evening. Real Madrid 4, Man City 3. I'm a Manchester United fan as well. Man City, new term for them this year. Yep, absolutely. Glimp says, just know I've been loving the constant streams recently. Keep them up. We all love them. Really appreciate that, Glimpse, as well. Congratulations, Real Madrid. Sounds about right, says John as well. Yeah, it's hard doing player ratings, but I think I'm going to start doing them quite often now. Because obviously it's at our fingertips through them. So yeah, love to hear your guys' feedback if you want to comment on the stream. But honestly, I'm going off now to I don't know. I'll quickly do a video on the Champions League. It'll only be a 3-4 minute video just to sum up the quarterfinals, and then I'm going downstairs, eat my dinner, and then I'll edit a few videos, schedule them all for tomorrow, and then we'll be live at 5 to 8 tomorrow for Atalanta versus Liverpool, and I hope to see all of you legends there for what could be another incredible stream. Thank you all very much for joining me this evening. If you haven't already, please do smash a like and subscribe to the channel for all City's dominance in the 120 minutes. Nothing they could do to get more than a goal past Luhmann in goal, who was insane. My man, the match of the game. Of course, Rudiger mistake when he scored his penalty as well to win it for Real Madrid on penalties. After Rodrigo opened the scoring early doors for them, and it wasn't exciting as the first leg at the Bernabeu. But, of course, this one went to penalties. This was the one that mattered. So it will be Dortmund versus PSG in the semi-finals. And then the other leg, the second tie, will be Real Madrid versus Bayern Munich. Thank you all very much for watching. Hopefully you've all enjoyed. And I'll see you all in the next one very soon, guys. Take care. Goodbye.